Going on, Raider Nation? Welcome back to the Silver and Black Lounge. I'm Raider Ben, and tonight we got another packed show as we break down everything that happened during the first day of full practice at Las Vegas Raiders training camp. The wait is officially over and football is back. Helmets are on. The competition has officially begun in Henderson. Tonight we're going to be diving into all the biggest storylines from day one. Which players stood out? Who made the biggest plays? How did Fernando Mendoza look in his first NFL training camp? What's the latest on the quarterback competition between Kirk Cousins, Fernando Mendoza, and Aiden O'Connell? Which position battles are already starting to heat up? And what were the biggest takeaways from Klint Kubiak on today's practice? Fernando Mendoza continues to show growth as he adjusts to the NFL game, especially working from under center in Kubiak's offense, something the coaching staff has praised since off-season practice. This is only day one, so we're not overreacting, but every rep matters. Every catch, every throw, every matchup, and every coaching decision gives us another clue about what this roster could look like by the time week one arrives. And tonight isn't just about our opinions. We want to hear from you. The phone lines are open, so if you got a take on today's practice, a question about the roster, or a prediction for the season, call us live at 510-423-3143. I will post the link to the call-in number in the chat. You can also leave us a voicemail if you can't call in during the show, and we'll feature the best ones on this weekend's podcast. Before we jump in, thank you to every member of the Silver and Black Lounge for helping this community continue to grow. Your support makes shows like this possible when we're just getting started. So if you're new here, make sure you're smashing that like button. You're subscribing to the channel. You turn on your post notifications. Jump into the live chat and let us know what your biggest takeaway was from day one of Raiders camp. Raider Nation, Raider football is back. Let's talk Raiders. Just win, baby.
They didn't have to say much. This is the Raiders, you know. This is one of the most historic, franchises in the NFL with a great history that I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of furthering that history. You know, when you say commitment to excellence, okay, and you look at the walls around here, you look at the players on this wall, and there's a history. There's a history of Hall of Fame players here. There's a history of Super Bowls, and that's.
And with all this situation and all this shit I went through, the biggest thing that I took from it is I don't give a what everybody has to say. Truly, I really don't give a.
Play clock down to 1. Williams batted up in the air and it is picked. He has been a beast.
I do believe that this is a game psychologically of intimidation and of fear. I don't mean cowardly fear, but fear.
Well, the Chargers and all those teams. To be honest, I don't like any of them. I hate all teams.
The other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard.
Well, the Chargers.
What I call the vertical game. We were going to stretch the field vertically. When we came out of the huddle, we weren't looking for first downs. We didn't want to move the chains. We wanted touchdowns. We wanted the big play, the quick strike. It's number one to say you want to do that. It's number two to say that you have the players to do it, but it's number three to do it. Hard. Try not to make mistakes, but don't worry about mistakes because there's only one thing that counts. Just win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
Yo, what's going on, Raider Nation, man? Your boy, Raider Ben. What is up, everybody, man? Welcome back to the lounge. Training camp is in full force, and we're here. We're talking about everything 2026 Las Vegas Raiders, man. We appreciate every single one of you, man, joining the live stream today, man. It's going to be a good one. I took me a nap after I got off work. I got up about 45 minutes ago. Your boy Benther is refreshed and energized. You know what I'm saying? Ready to put out some of the best content out there for you guys, man. And you guys deserve it. Once again, this isn't my show. This is your show. This is our community, man. And we continue to build one member at a time, one subscriber at a time, one like at a time. The membership board, 45 members. Damn, how they got knocked off. Fuck, I got to redo it. It's all good. I got 45 members on here. I'm going to have to redo this board. I think it rubbed up against the wall. But I got to redo this board, man. We got Dark, who just joined the membership program. So we're going to add Dark onto the board. Remember, guys, if we can hit 60 members by August 31st, I'm giving away 3 jerseys. We've already locked in 2 jerseys. So 2 jerseys will be sent out in September to 2 lucky Raider fans, or maybe one of you guys wins 2 jerseys. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you guys. If you guys want to join the membership program right now between August 31st, you can get in for $1. If you get in for $1, bro, your name goes on this board. You will forever hold a spot inside the Silver and Black Lounge history with your name. Obviously, I'm going to redo the board, like I said. But Dark, I got you on there, bro. Thanks for becoming a member. And once again, guys, if we can find a way to hold down 20 members, so we need to hold down 20 members starting this month all the way through to 2027. If we get to week 1, 2027, and we held down 20 members all year, I'm giving away 2 NFL tickets, man. Raiders versus Chargers in SoFi Stadium, bro. You guys get to link up with Benther, the Silver and Black Lounge, and Raider Nation family, man, as we do our get-together every single year in LA. Myself, Dirty, Nutty, Raider Nate, and the squad. We out that joint, man. So much love. First and foremost, you guys work your way into the stream. Take 2 seconds, man. Go smash that like button, bro. Smash that like button as if you was smashing Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Make that like button get smashed like Patrick Mahomes about to get smashed. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Or how Herbert gonna get smashed in week 2. You feel me? So before we get into it, I'm currently lightening up my Reggie. I'm going to give a shout out to you guys, the heart and soul of the lounge. We don't pause over here, bro. I'm grown. I don't pause shit. We all go, bro. And my lighter fucking went out, bro. Ain't this about a bitch? Every single time, bro, it's like either the lighter fucks up, I don't have my Reginald, or my lighter is missing. Fucking son of a bitch. God damn it. Where's my lighter at, you son of a bitch? Give me a second, guys. Sorry. All right, guys, I apologize for that. Much love, much love. All right, guys, so tonight's show, we're going to cover over some of the news that I heard today coming out of camp. We're going to go through Instagram, see some of the highlights. I know there's a lot of clips some of the Raiders insiders posted to Instagram this morning, so we will be going over those. But before we do that,
the autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver helmet above his head, and a bristling black mustache.
what's up, guys? Let's get to the chat. Let's see who's in the lounge, man. Did you pull up a chair in the lounge tonight, man? Are you pulled up? You got yourself a seat in the lounge tonight with Raider Ben and the squad? Let me see who's in here, man. We got Bruce Willis, the membership gang, my brother Sacktown Raider Mike, my Stocktonian brother James Farpo. Turn up, brother. Nice to see my brother James Farpo. Anthony Provencio, yep, a little earlier joint. I said, man, football's here, guys. And I told you guys, bro, when football season gets here, Benther's locked in. When I got shit to talk about, I get tired of coming on soapboxes and repeating myself, bro. Now we got shit to talk about. Now I can get on the soapbox and preach the gospel of what is the Raider Nation and training camp and news and all that shit, man. So It's no longer talking hypotheticals. We're talking actual football. And I don't like talking hypotheticals at all. I don't like coming on here talking about what if this and what if that. I like to talk facts. And tonight we're talking facts, bro. We got football here and we're talking facts. Shout out to my boy Dark joining the membership program, my boy. Make sure you guys get on that membership program, man. Give your chance an opportunity to win an NFL jersey of your choice, man. The link to the membership program is pinned in the comment section. I'm also going to be taking your calls, man. So if you guys want to jump in on the call line tonight, call line is officially open as of right now. So if you guys want to call in and talk to Raider Ben live, I'm dropping the number to the call-in line now. The call-in line is officially open as we speak. Right now, you can jump in and talk to Raider Benther on the live stream, man. You guys can jump in. Also, I encourage you guys to call in and leave voicemails, man, so we can play them on the podcast. Let's see who else we got in here, man. We got my brother Dark, who became the part of the membership program. There's the number right there if you guys want to call into the show. We got 30 people in here already, man. Please take 2 seconds, man. Smash that like button. We're 3 likes away from 20 likes. I'm sure we can get to 30 by the time I said this, bro. Much love, chat. We can't do it without you guys, bro. We don't ask for much over here. We just ask for a simple like. And if you enjoy the content, man, just subscribe to the channel, man. Nutty Raider Nate, man. Just win, baby. Shout out to my brother, Charm City. What up with you, bro? Always a pleasure to see my brother, Charm Raider Knight. What's up with you, man? Always a pleasure. Hopefully you guys are all doing well tonight, man. I had to work early shift this morning, bro. I got that joint early, so I come home and take a nap, bro. I had to make sure I stay energized, bro. We got a lot of shit to talk about, bro. What up, Alfredo? Alfredo in the building. My brother from another, man. What up with you, gang? One of my day ones. Always a pleasure, bro. Who else we got in here, bro? See, scrolling. Uh-oh. Aunt 6. My brother. My brother, Aunt 6. Appreciate you, Aunt 6. Much love, brother. Hopefully you're doing well. Your boy Benther welcomes you, Aunt 6, with my arms wide open under the moonlight. They think they're gonna win. I dominate Raiders content. They call me Raider Benther. Shout out to Aunt 6. What up with you, Aunt 6, my brother? Always a pleasure. Can't wait to meet you. About 6 or 7 weeks, bro, out. We about to be linking up in LA, man. What up with you, Jack Kenna, my 916 brother? What up with you, bro? Always a pleasure. Shout out to 22. 1 like away from 20 likes. What up, Jay from Just Raiders, baby? Always a pleasure, man. Glad to see you over here. Hopefully you're enjoying your day so far. Let me know how you guys feel so far about camp, man. Like, you guys got anything you guys have heard out of camp so far? You guys can drop in the chat. Like I said, man, don't be shy. Call into the voicemail line, bro. Get your voice heard live on the air in the Silver and Black Lounge on the call-in show, man. The phone number is in the chat. Shout out to you guys, bro. We just crushed 20 likes. We crushed 20 likes, bro. I can't do without y'all, man. Let's get this joint to 30 likes, man. Let's get it. Appreciate you guys, bro. Rebel Raider, what up with you, man? Bro, I swear, I go through like half a blunt with the chat, man. Like, y'all be in this bitch lit. You feel me? Y'all be really in here supporting your boy Benther, bro. And that shit really mean a lot. You feel me? Y'all could be doing a million other things right now. You're like, fuck it, bro. The lounge is on. Raider Benther in there talking his shit. We got to tap in, man. That shit really means a lot to me, bro. It means I'm doing something right. You feel me? You fucking with your boy Benther, man. I'm obviously doing something right. There's James Furpo with his arms wide open emoji, man. So members, all the members of the channel, you guys have your own emojis. Let me see them member emojis in the chat tonight, bro. I need to see the members active in the chat tonight with them member-only emojis, man. Membership-only emojis, man. Let's get them in the chat. Nutty Raider Nate's dropping the Just Win Baby Shields. I appreciate you, Dark City's always supporting the homie Benther, man. You feel me? You my Stocktown brethren, bro. What we do around here, Dark, we fuck with one another. You feel me? We got the emojis, man. The membership-only emojis, man. Spam them in the chat tonight, bro. Let's show the YouTube, man, who the greatest community, man, on Raiders YouTube, man. In the lounge, bro, with your boy Raider Ben. What up, Willie Wayne? Saludos, bro. I said this before, bro. The main reason why I asked for likes, gang, is because YouTube don't know what good content is, bro. YouTube has terrible algorithm shit, bro. Y'all know what good content is. That's why y'all hit that like button. So it puts us in the algorithm, bro. So YouTube is like, hey, I'm sleeping on Benther and the Silver and Black Lounge. I got to go tap in over there, man. Shout out to all the new subscribers, bro. We done put on like 40 subscribers. Man, it's only up from here, man. Up and away, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I can't do without your guys' supports. Like I said, continue to hit them likes. Continue to subscribe to the page, man. It gets the attention of YouTube. They send more people in here, man. And the more opinions, the better, bro. I love conversating with you guys, bro. Like I said, you guys are the heart and soul of my show. And I don't just say that to say that, bro. Like, that's really what you guys are. And your guys' views and your guys' time you spend with me doesn't go unnoticed whatsoever. You feel me? So, what up with you? I'm not bueno in the building. Always a pleasure. My brother from another. Bro, it's hot as shit, dude. I'm about sick as this heat already, bro. Like, fuck, where's fall at already, gang? I've been this bitch sweating, bro. I got all these lights on in my studio and shit should be hot as yes. It should be hot as piss, bro. Holy fuck. I be in this bitch cook, gang. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be hot as piss. As long as hair shit don't help neither, bro. I'd be hot as fuck in here, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Raider Dangerfield in the building. What up with you, Raider Dangerfield? Always a pleasure, my boy. Hopefully you are doing well. Appreciate all you guys coming through. 1 like away from 25 likes, chat. If you haven't hit the like button, jump in, hit that like button, man. Beat the hell out that like button like it's an AFC West quarterback, bro. Rebel Raider said, remember, fellas, you always get felt on your balls if you're playing with a Big Johnson. Okay. I'm not sure where that comment was going. But yeah, shout out to the Rebel Raider, bro. What up, Cool Calf? What up with you, bro? Shout out to my brother from another, one of my day ones. You know? Oh, shit, bro. Sometimes I gotta read the comment before I highlight that bitch and throw it up, gang. Y'all are fucking retarded, bro. Y'all are hella dumb. There's the call-in number, man. If y'all want to call in, make sure you guys definitely join in. Ben looks clean cut. Nah, bro. I still got long-ass hair, he said. My boy, Rebel Raider. Where's the 423 at, bro? Rebel Raider, where's that at, my boy, if you don't mind me asking? Let me know in the chat, man, where we're watching the stream from tonight, man. You guys, shout out to all my people on the West Coast. You know, all up down the Pacific Northwest, 7:30 p.m. over here in Cali, where I reside at. I know it's 10:30 p.m. for some of my brothers on the East Coast, man. You feel me? So shout out to you guys. I know it's getting kind of late for you guys, bro. Thanks for hitting us. Join the stream tonight, man. He said the hotline bling. Yeah, man. Jump on that hotline, man. Jump into the calls, bro. Get your calls in, man. Anthony Provencio, it was funny when Kirko said, I hope Crosby respects the red practice during the presser. Yeah, we're going to break down some pressers, bro. I'm going to be here for a while, man. We got a lot of content to cover, bro. We got a lot of content to cover. We're going to go over the press conference. We're going to go over some clips that they post on Instagram out of camp today. So we got a lot of shit to cover, man. I got a loaded show for you guys tonight, man. So make sure, like I said, man, you guys are hitting that like button, bro. And if you guys enjoy what we do, subscribe to the page. And if you want to help support the page and have a chance at multiple giveaways every month, man, take 99 cents, join that membership program in the pinned comment, bro. Appreciate you guys, man. You guys know what time it is. Shout out to all the Al Davis Club members too. So if you are in the Al Davis Club, you get 2 entries into every month giveaway, man. You also have 2 entries on those LA tickets too. So jump in, man, while it's hot, bro. Become one of the first members of the lounge, bro. You feel me? As we're moving different over here. Like I said, guys, this year I'm getting away from drama. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm focused on my content. I'm focusing on us and growing as a community as you guys continue to deserve that. So all bullshit to the side, bro. I'm not here for nothing else but talk Raiders, bro. So if y'all here for the other shit, bro, you can just take that shit somewhere else. I'm really not in the mood for that shit, bro. No more, bro. I'm too old for that shit. What up, Jason Marshall, bro? What up with you, bro? Unless somebody attacks me, bro. But we've already realized over the last 3-4 years, bro, nobody's coming after me anymore, bro. So I'm over it. Shout out to Aunt Sick Shoulder, man. Membership program. What up, Ben? Chat. Can't wait to meet you in week 2. Yeah, bro. I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be a great time, Aunt Six, for sure. Like I said, man, you guys can have your chance to join us, man, in LA, man. Join the membership program. Rebel Raider said, I finished the job today, so I'm off till Monday. Hell yeah, much needed time off. I'm taking my ass fishing, bro. I haven't been fishing it for a while, bro. In a while, bro. I'm actually pretty good at fishing. Every time I go fishing, I catch shit. But I just don't go fishing enough, bro. I honestly don't have the patience for fishing. Fishing is a kind of sport, bro, where you have to have a lot of patience, dog. If I'm going fishing, bro, I'm getting drunk. Like, I'm getting fucking drunk as fuck, dog. I'll be so drunk, I probably won't even know I catch something, so. Appreciate you guys, man. We eclipsed the 30 viewer mark, man. Shout out to the 30 people, man. We got 27 likes. Once again, if you haven't hit the like button, man, take 2 seconds. Go smash that like button like it's an AFC West quarterback, man. I don't attend the practices. That would be cool if I could, but I don't have the money to fly my entire family into Vegas for an open practice. But yeah, man, who's going to the practice, bro? Let Anthony Provencio know. I think Anthony Provencio might be going. So Jeff said it's 21 likes. I think you're talking about the likes. Appreciate you, Jeff. Much love, dog. We the people in the building. Always a pleasure. Who else we got in here? Possible Vita Vea trade. Good talk. I don't think it's realistic, bro. I think dudes are just grasping for straws. No disrespect to Mitchell Rents, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean this the most respectful way possible. But he's a content creator, bro. Dude ain't got no ties to the Raiders, bro. You think anybody would have told him something so he can go tell hundreds of thousands of people? This shit ain't verified, bro. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe that the Raiders got to offer, bro. Cool, that's on y'all. Like, I ain't throwing shit at the dude, bro. But that dude ain't got no insiders who are inside the Raiders that are gonna tell him shit to go tell the entire world. So you know, it is what it is, bro. You feel me? It is what it is, gang. I ain't gonna talk about that shit no more, though. Shout out to All Eyes, man. Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my brother, All Eyes. I gave you guys a update on All Eyes yesterday, man. All Eyes is doing good. You know, he had an operation, but you know, he's getting there. He's getting better, and he's been watching the shows, and he said he enjoys the direction that we're taking with the channel now, and so excited to have All Eyes back, man. It's been far too long. Shout out to my brother. We love you, All Eyes, man. We're all here for you, my boy. Raider Jeff said we stepping up the game. We got to do it. We got to, bro. We got to step up game, bro. I think this is going to be a big turnaround for the Raiders, bro. Like I know I've said this before. We all said this before, but something really feels different. I want to make sure I'm here and I don't get left behind. You feel me? Because if I don't jump on it now, I'm gonna get left behind. So you know, it is what it is, gang. Feel me? I'm locked in, bro. I don't know any other way, bro, but to be locked in. So, anyways, that's no diss to Mitchell Rent. You guys have to understand, bro. That guy works for Chat Sports, bro. Like, he works for a fucking media. Like, he doesn't work for the Raiders. I think that's where a lot of misconception comes at, bro, with content creators and shit like that, is that content creators think that, or a lot of like viewers, they think content creators are like insiders or something, bro. Like, we're not fucking insiders, dude. We're just a bunch of dudes that are entitled to an opinion that make content. You guys enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all there is to it, bro. I mean, there's obviously a handful of guys that have channels that are insiders, like Ted Nguyen has the Just Win podcast. They had their insiders. They fuck with the Raiders. They work for the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Like, Paul Gutierrez does shit. But outside of that, bro, we're all just fucking content creators, dog. So, exactly, Jeff. We just be making shit up, dog. Shout out to the membership emojis, man. I see Willie Wayne, Jason Marshall. Cheers, everybody, man. Trying to get caught up to the chat, bro. Algorithm wants people who sip on the corporate Kool-Aid, man. Shout out to Raider Critique, bro. Oh, there we go. There's the emojis. Plenty of emojis, bro. Appreciate you guys, man. I got some more emojis coming, too. Man. Appreciate you guys. With the mouth wide open. P.S. Ralph. GTA 6. Yeah, bro. It's taken like 10 years, bro. Maybe longer. 104. Yeah, I was hot as shit today, Bruce Willis. Shout out to 29. 1 like away from 30 likes, chat. Raiders win another Super Bowl before GTA 6. Jeff said, just shave it off. Don't be a baby. I only got a few strands left, dude. I'm not cutting off my last couple of strands. Jeff, you're going to have to let those live. Those are just going to have to naturally fall out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real recognize, real respect. You hitting games this year? Yeah, I'll be in LA. week 2, my boy. My boy Rebel Raider is in East Tennessee, bro. My father was born in Tennessee, in Memphis. Hey, shout out to the 30 likes, bro. We're just getting through the intro, bro. Dude, and we're already at 30 likes, man. Like I said, I can't do without you guys, man. Continue to run them likes up, bro. We're gonna have a lot more people in here. This stream is on subscriber only mode, as I feel like the subscribers of my channel, you guys deserve a stream that's only for you guys. And if anybody who joins wants to partake in the chat, just subscribe to the channel, man. My boy Rebel Raider said it's 10:30 already. Charm City's in Baltimore. It's 10:30. Bruce Willis out there in Texas, the 915. I know it's like 9:40 for him. My boy CR7, Godzilla, and Larry. Shout out to Larry, man. Shout out to 559. San Berganetto. Shout out to my boy Bueno, bro. My boy's in Uranus. Yeah, bro. You're not in my anus. You're probably in somebody else's anus, dude. I don't know whose anus you're in. Ain't my shit, bro. Ben, have you heard from Ja Raider? Nah, Ja Raider's a boxer, bro. So, like, when he takes time away from the channel, it's simply because he's training and shit. So, no, I haven't. I'm sure we'll hear back from Ja Raider soon, though, bro. So, let's see. It's cold as fuck. I wish it was cold as fuck. It's hot as fuck here, too, dude. My boy Game Recognized It Game says, I'm glad to see you done with the drama. Better for the brand, and we know the real Raider fans and who they really are. Exactly, bro. I mean, at some point, I told you guys the last couple years, bro. I gotta grow up at some point, bro. So, this is the year I'm gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the year I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen at some point. It's gonna happen now. So, Charm City said, I'm definitely coming to LA next year so I can meet y'all for surely. Charm City, definitely looking forward to it. But I said, bro, it's become a yearly tradition, bro. So we do it every single year, bro. So much love. He said he thinks Vita Vea got extended by the Bucks. Let me see. Vita Vea. No, I don't see anything about him getting extended, at least not yet. Yeah, it just says that he's requested a trade and is currently holding in. Let's see. Ren says, yeah, I mean, yeah, he probably speaks to the players, but speaking to the players, bro, don't mean they're gonna tell you organizational moves, bro. Like an organization don't tell a content creator, hey, Chat Sports, you have nothing to do with the Raiders, but let everybody know that we put in a trade for Vita Vea. Like, bro, they're not gonna just. How dumb does that sound? Does that not sound fucking retarded? I mean, bro, come on, gang. I mean, I know you guys. I don't fuck with stupid people, bro. And I know you guys aren't that fucking stupid, dog. There's no fucking way you guys believe that, bro. You really believe a multi-billion-dollar organization is gonna tell a small content creator on YouTube that I mean, he's obviously not a small. He's got a lot of following, but to go tell everybody, bro, like, come on, it's retarded. That's stupid. That don't happen. It's unrealistic. So, you said you take it for a grain of salt, bro. My boy Money Mike said, I'm glad to be an outsider. I hate to be tied to the Steelers. That would suck. Shout out to my boy Money Mike, bro. Always a pleasure to see you, my boy. And Provicio said a lot of the Raiders YouTube channels with almost the same name. A lot of Raiders channels have Raiders in their name, bro. So, Money Mike said Mike McCarthy talking about what to do with Metcalf. Like, I give a damn. McCarthy should have stayed gone. Yeah, McCarthy's terrible, dog. I don't want to jump to conclusions because obviously the Steelers have been a way better ran football team than the Raiders over the last, 20, 30, 40 years. But you guys got Patrick Graham and Mike McCarthy, dog. Like, both of those dudes fucking suck. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to see. But I think both of those dudes suck. So much love to Money Mike, bro. Best of luck to your Steelers, man, when they're not playing my Raiders, bro. No, my prediction, he may get extended. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would be down for Vita Vea, bro. It doesn't fit what the Raiders are trying to do right now, bro. The Raiders are currently trying to go with the youth movement and rebuild the team, bro. Trading away draft picks to continue to build on a young team for an aging defensive tackle who's going to win a lot of money last year or next year. Nah, I'm good, bro. Like, it sounds nice. It sounds nice, but, and if you believe the Raiders are in win now mode, you might believe that, bro. But me personally, I don't think the Raiders are in win now mode. I don't think the Raiders are going to win for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I think trading a prime draft pick for Vita Vea just isn't a smart idea. Rebel Raiders, if I drive to Memphis, I would stay in Tennessee on I-40 for 8 damn hours. That's how wide Tennessee is. Okay, yeah, for surely, bro. For surely, yeah. My father was born out there. My entire family's from the South. So, what up with you, J-Dog? Always a pleasure. There's one person here who believes Chat Sports. Shout out to Demo. Let's see. He said, fuck the Steelers. Yeah, I mean, I respect the Steelers for certain people, bro. Like, Just like I hate the Cowboys, bro, but I fuck with the Cowboys because my brother's a Cowboys fan. So like whenever the Raiders aren't playing the Cowboys, as much as I don't ever want to like wish them success, but for him, I wish him to his team nothing but success because that's my brother. You know what I mean? And just like he wishes us, he wishes as much as he don't really care for the Raiders, he always wishes nothing but the best for my team. So like I said, bro, I can hate your team, bro. I don't gotta hate the person. You know what I'm saying? The Niners team ain't why I hate the Niners. It's their fans. It's the people. You know what I mean? Like that's that's what I'm trying to say. Like I might hate your team, bro, but I don't gotta hate the people, bro. I hate Niner fans, bro, and that's why I hate the Niners. You know what I'm saying? And hate. My father once told me hate's a strong word, and only use it if you truly dislike something, and that's why I use it for the San Francisco 49ers. So, see, Mike McCarthy should work in his dad's bar if he wanted to come back. The Steelers fumbled by not going after Chris Shula. Yeah, bro, I have a really good friend of mine that makes Steelers content, Steel Maiden. And he was really upset that they got Mike McCarthy, bro, because he was just like you, bro. He wanted Chris Shula as well. So shout out to my boy Money Mike. We said Raiders sent an offer to the Bucks. He's a true 3-tech. No, I think a 3rd-round pick gets it done, Anthony Provincia, but then we're gonna have to pay him a lot of money, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, I don't think the Raiders are in a win now movement, bro. I mean, we might be able to win now. I mean, anything can happen, but I just don't believe that the Raiders are in win now. But that's just my opinion. I mean, I think the Raiders are in a rebuild and bringing in a 31-year-old defensive tackle that's going to want a lot of money after you just paid Max Crosby a lot of money. When you're in rebuild mode, I just don't think is a great idea. But like I said, bro, it's just my opinion. You feel me? Whatever makes the Raiders better, whatever gets us back to winning is all I want. So if the Raiders, you tell me right now, if the Raiders pick up Vita Vea and we're going to go to the playoffs, I want that. But if you're telling me that we pick up Vita Vea and we're still going to miss the playoffs, I don't think I'd want to do that, bro. I'm just being honest. Shout out to my boy D-Mokes, man. Much love, brother. Vea would lock our defense, crack for the top 10. No, I mean, I think our defense is solid right now, bro. Our defense was solid last year, dude. It's just that we couldn't get our offense couldn't maintain the possession of the ball, bro. Like they were tired as shit. The defense spent the most time on the field last year, bro, and that shit sucked. D-Moke said, I mean, if we can get him for like a 5th rounder for him, I'd be down. Highest I'd go is 4th. How much is Vita want? Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. I think 3rd round, I think is his value. But since you gotta keep in a perspective, you're gonna have to pay him a lot of money. He's an all-pro. I'd be all right with the 4th round if we gotta pay him a bunch of money, bro. But that 3rd round pick, shit, rounds 1 through 3, really rounds 1 through 2, you expect starters. 3rd rounders are borderline starters, guys that are gonna be a future part of your team. So I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm not with it. I'm not. He said the Ravens can eat shit and die. That's a fact, bro. I think a lot of Raider fans feel like that this year, bro. Only time I root for Pittsburgh is when they play the Baltimore Pigeons. Shout out to Charm City, man. He lives out there in Baltimore, too. Last time the Raiders played the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore, Charm City was at that game. That's the game where my boy Brock Bowers had his coming out game. Boy, he was over there. Bro, it literally took the Ravens' entire defense to jump on Brock Bowers' back, dude. Like, bro, the entire Ravens defense had to drag Brock Bowers down on the 1-yard line, bro. That shit was fucking comedy, dog. Shout out to the 35 people, man. We're at 30 likes, bro. Let's get this joint up to 35 likes, man. I know you guys can do it, bro. Much love. Appreciate y'all. We're about to start getting into some articles here in just a second, get into some highlights. We're going to still have a lot of cap next season after signing all of these guys this year. Now I'm with you. All right, so let's slide over to the next scene. Let's see. Where was my article that I was reading at? Was it on my other page? Let me get my other page up. It was on the page. Okay, yeah, so here we go. Let's go ahead and jump over to the next scene. We are going to change our screen to Reddit. Okay, here we go. Is this the right one? No, I don't think this is the right one, or is it? No, this is not the right screen. That's not the right screen. Oh yeah, this is the right screen. Okay, cool. All right, guys, so these are some reports so far, just reports that came out of camp today. See if I can smash the screen in real quick. All right, let's go ahead and bring this up real quick. All right. Let me move myself down here. You know, better move down here. Me here. Me here. Me here, corner me. Me. Me here. Ah, shit, chat knowing. Me here. All right, me here. All right, I'm supposed to answer. I'm me here. All right, I'm watching you, good damn it, you son of a bitch. All right, here we go. So these are some reports coming out of camp today. I don't give a fuck about AAA insurance. Sam Warren, Raiders insider, Raiders offensive coordinator Andrew Janocko said Ashton Jeanty has taken a leadership role this offseason. Added that they're excited for him and what he brings this offense. Ryan McFadden, Raiders insider, Max Crosby played in every snap with the ones during team's first period. Even after the time away to rehab, he still looked explosive. So that right there is great news for the Raiders. Max Crosby is out there. He's 100%. I think obviously Max Crosby, we all agree, if the Raiders defense does anything this year, it's going to be because of Max Crosby. Obviously I ain't gonna lie, I don't have a ton of faith in Rob Leonard because he's a first-year defensive coordinator. I think it's going to take him a couple years to get his feet wet. But, Max Crosby was out there. Sam Warren, Raiders insider, Raiders done with first practice. Fernando Mendoza ran with the second team and looked precise in his accuracy and command of the offense. Lots of rotations at cornerback with Hezekiah Masses getting some 1 reps with Jermod McCoy working with 2s and 3s. Max looked explosive in return. So there you go right there, guys. So Fernando Mendoza was out there today exclusively running with the 2s. What up, Ishrada? Exclusively running with the 2s. Hezekiah Masses, guys. Hezekiah Masses running with the 1s. Hezekiah Masses is running with the 1s. That's interesting. Jermod McCoy running with the 2s. I kind of expected Jermod McCoy to probably start with the 2s because of his injury. They don't want to put too much on his plate right now, is how I believe. Is at least what I believe. So I think that's really what it is. So we'll have to continue to see how Jermod McCoy works into the defense. Ryan McFadden, Raiders insider. Raiders offensive coordinator Andrew Janocko on the biggest growth that he has seen from quarterback Fernando Mendoza. Just his command of the offense, him being able to articulate things and how he sees it in real time. He added that Mendoza has done well at taking the information given in the meeting rooms and applying it in practice. So right there, you're seeing Fernando Mendoza just going out, being the smart kid that is, that we all know he can be. Where was Stooks? I believe he was at practice. I mean, am I missing something? Was he not at practice? I didn't hear anything. I mean, from what I heard yesterday is that everybody's at practice. So I'm sure he was at practice. Just to answer your question, bro, I haven't heard him not being at practice. I'm sure I would have heard something about that, but I'm sure he was out there because I know I have a clip of him that I posted on my channel of him running some drills in practice yesterday. So let's see. All right, let's see if we got anything else inside here. Jesse Merrick, Raiders insider. He also does a Raiders podcast. Raiders offensive coordinator Andrew Janocko said they want to ask rookie Trey Zune to do a lot of things, and then when the dust settles, they want to see what he can do in one spot. So there it is right there. Obviously, there is a plan in place for Raiders rookie offensive lineman Trey Zune. As it says right here that Raiders offensive coordinator Andrew Janocko said they want to ask Trey Zune to do a lot of things, but when the dust settles, they want to see what he can do in one spot. So interesting there. Let's see. Justin Churchill, beat reporter, Raiders offensive coordinator Andrew Janocko. Kirk brings a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge, whether it's Kirk giving advice or just bouncing ideas off each other. All that is really valuable for us. And that's pretty much all the snippets in terms of like posts and shit that came out. I'll throw it over here to Instagram. I got some things here on Instagram. Fucking follow me on Instagram, the official Silver and Black Lounge. I got some shit over here. I want to check my repost. I did repost some shit. I swear I don't know how to work Instagram on the computer, bro. Like I know how to work it on my phone, but when it comes to the computer, bro, I have no idea how to work this shit. Is this how I where the fuck are my reposts at, bro? I swear I hate Instagram on the fucking computer. Repost saved. My save shit never works. Dashboard. No. Does anybody know how to get to my repost archive? Nope. Bro, how the fuck is the computer so much different? How can I look at like my reposts and shit on my phone, but I can't do none of this shit on my computer? Like, what the fuck? I swore it would be in my activity. Your activity, likes, comments, story replies. Nope, 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 nope. Count history. Nope, nope. All right, well, I guess I'm going to have to go all the way through Instagram again and just look at all of them, look at all these fucking reels together live, because I literally had all these reels reposted and saved, and now I don't. So we're going to have to go through all these reels and just find some Raider shit, because I had a lot of it saved. Here's some clips right here from practice. Fernando Mendoza. What else we got here? Yeah, Instagram. I don't know, bro. Like, I know how to work it on my phone, but when it comes to computer, bro, that shit always be trash. That shit does never work on my computer, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to 34 people, man. We're 3 likes away from 35 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, shout out to JT the Brick. Now look at they're doing this shit. They did this shit last night with the Raiders. Let me know how you guys feel about this. I thought this shit was pretty cringe, bro. I thought this shit was pretty cringe. Let me know how you guys feel about this shit. Hold on. Have it all cropped. FN lock control R. I thought this shit was cringe as fuck last night. I thought this was real, bro, but then I'm like, well, that don't really look like Max Crosby. That looks like somebody else, like some fake ass Max Crosby. Then I found out it was AI.
We go 7-10 and I make $50 million a year, motherfucker. You like that? You like that? You thought it was your time, you fucking nerd. Big Kirko still ain't done, dumbass. You better be to ride the bench for another 2 years. We go 7-10 and I make $50 million a year, motherfucker. You like that? You like that?
Yeah, that shit was weird, bro. They sent that to the group chat last time. I'm like, bro, that's fucking weird. At first, I thought it was real, bro, and I'm like, bro, no fucking way this is real, bro. What are we, fucking Hard Knocks again, bro? Like, that shit. I don't think that shit's funny at all. I think that's fucking stupid. But you know, to each their own, bro. Anyone know which safeties ran with the ones? Yes, it was Jeremy Chin and Traydon Stooks. Jeremy Chin and Traydon Stooks. I saw Stooks can play slot, but we need a true free safety. He's not expected to play slot. That's why we got, what's his face, the corner from the Buffalo Bills, Teron Johnson. He's going to have to go out there and beat out Teron Johnson to be in the slot, bro. So I'm sure he's our safety. We're not there's no way in hell you fucking pick up Teron Johnson, give him all that money, then draft a dude just to play slot. So, Teron Johnson will be your slot corners, I expect. And I expect Jeremy Chin and Traydon Stooks to be the safety. So that's how it should end up panning out, Anthony. So Stooks should be the free safety, and then strong safety should be Jeremy Chin, and then they're gonna rock Teron Johnson in the slot. Imagine Steelers training camp gotta look like the Three Stooges. Bro, you guys seen that cringe ass shit that the Giants came out with? Oh, Harbaugh like introduced himself to the team and shit. They were on some weirdo shit, bro. Like fucking, he just kept saying, "We're the New York Football Giants. We're the New York Football Giants. I'm blessed to be in this room. You want to know why? Because we are the New York Football Giants. New York Football Giants." Bro, I'm so fucking glad the Raiders dodged that Harbaugh bullet, dude. Oh my fucking God, bro. Those players look so fucking cringed out in that locker room, dog. I was like, holy shit, bro. I don't know if that boy was playing with his snot box or what that man was doing, bro. But he was up there being a fucking weirdo, bro. Harbaugh was on that shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to 32, man. We 1 like away from 35 likes. I wouldn't be surprised if Stooks plays free strong safety because he could play in the slot. No, Stooks ain't playing strong safety. He's going to be a free safety, bro. Stooks will be your free safety, and Jeremy Chin would be your strong safety. Why would they even fuck that up, bro? That's stupid. That doesn't even. That doesn't even sound realistic, bro. So I think if you look at anybody who knows ball, looks at the Raiders depth chart, bro, Traydon Stukes is your free safety. Jeremy Chinn's your strong safety. Teron Johnson's your slot corner. Unless something happens in camp, which I really don't expect. I don't expect nothing to happen. I expect all these guys to earn their jobs and win their respective jobs. So, wouldn't have different jerseys on. Oh, yeah, they do have different jerseys. Nice catch, James Firple. That's a great catch, man. So let me know how you guys feel about this new segment idea I came up with. I came up with a new segment idea, right? So let me know how you guys feel about it. It's the You Don't Win Nothing trivia game. So I'm going to ask a trivia question. You feel me? If you get it right, you don't win shit. But if you get it wrong, you still don't win shit. So you feel me? Type shits. Let me know how we feeling about that, because I feel like I can test some of y'all brain. You feel me? The You Don't Win Shit trivia contest. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about winning or losing, because you ain't going to win shit no matter what. You feel me? It's a gentleman's bet. He said, looks like Max with Mark's bowl cut. Let's see. Max is Mark's son that we never knew about. Type shit. Vitek hung up on Jerry Jones calling about Max. Hey, bro, I told y'all, gang, I feel like if there's one team that's still going to have, that's still going to want to in on Max Crosby, it's going to be the Cowboys, bro. But I don't think it's over yet, bro. I don't think it's over yet, bro. I still do believe that the Raiders they could trade him. Obviously, the offer is going to have to be a really nice offer, because the Raiders obviously want to first. But if it's on the table, I still think the Raiders take it. It's just how bad do the Dallas Cowboys really want him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Anthony Provicio. He said, but the Kirk Mendoza exchange looks pretty real. I don't know if Mendoza would curl up like that, like a weenie. What up, Al's Ghost? Nutty Rare Nate said, what are the chances that Tyron Johnson is quarterback 2 and Stokes plays in the slot? Teron Johnson he don't have the athletic. He's not athletically inclined enough, in my opinion, to play consistently on the outside though, Nate. I think he's like 5'9" or something, dude. Let me just be sure. He's a little dude, bro. He only played safety and slot corner for the Buffalo Bills. I think he's a little dude, bro. No, we don't want. That's like putting a Meek Robertson on the outside, if I'm not mistaken. No, he's 5'11". Okay, so he's a little bit tall. Let me put some respect on. I don't know. That's a good question, Nate. I don't expect that to happen, but I mean, the crazier things have happened, bro. So, my boy Charles said this show is based on my life. Shout out to my boy Charles Vade, mate. What up, Al's Ghost? What up with you, brother? Anthony Vizio said our secondary is very questionable. Very questionable. I see why we're switching to 3-4 to get more athletes on the field. Yeah, for sure. Al's Ghost said, I'm concerned about Colton Miller. Not sure he can stay healthy. Yeah, I know you're preaching to the choir to my homeboy Nutty Raider Nate. He's been saying the same thing for the last couple of years, and it's pretty much held true. Anthony Vizio said Vita Vea in the middle would help that secondary tremendously, let alone the rest of the front seven. The only reason why I want Vita Vea so much is because he's a true nose tackle. And with the Raiders transitioning their defense from a 4-3 to a 3-4, we don't have a true nose, and he's a true nose. So it just depends on, like I said, bro, age is everything, bro. He's getting up there in age, bro. You feel me? So shout out to the 40 people that are in the chat right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I'm 1 like away from 35 likes. You guys enjoy the content. You guys enjoy what I do on the channel. Subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to help support the show more, join the membership program now between now and August 31st for 99 cents. Get your name on the whiteboard and get your chance to win 2 NFL jerseys of your choice, man. Appreciate you guys. And once again, if I hit 60 members by the end of August, that's 3 NFL jerseys, bro. Thank you, though. So let's see. Let's continue with what we got. What we got over here on IG. You guys want to call into the show, man? Let's get it, man. Get into the call line. Ain't nobody called into the show tonight. Let's get a call on, bro. Join the voicemail line. Call into the show. Call into the Silver and Black Lounge. The number's right there on the screen, man. 510-423-3143, man. Jumping on the action, bro. Jump into the show. Let me know what your thoughts are so far about training camp. What are you looking forward to? Things of that nature, man. Get in on it. What up, J-Dub? My brother. from another mother, bro. Been a minute, bro. Hopefully you're doing well. Always a pleasure to see you around, bro. Hopefully you've seen the new movement. We're moving with the channel, bro. Shout out to you guys. 43 people in here right now. 36 likes. We clipped the 35 like goal, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's keep pushing these likes. Let's get to 40 likes next, man. Much love. And once again, if you're watching this post stream, hype up the stream, bro. Another one of our streams, the stream we did the other night with John Gruden, one of the most hyped up streams right now on YouTube, bro. And like I said, I can't do that shit without you guys, bro. Y'all went out there, y'all are using your hype button on the channel, bro, and that shit means a lot. That's one of the best ways for smaller content creators like myself to grow is by you guys hitting that hype button. And, you know, once again, we have 2 of the most hyped up videos or live streams on YouTube in like the last month. You know what I mean? So it's going to help us grow. We're going to get more people in here, man, more interaction, more giveaways, more shit for you guys, and overall just a better community overall. Like I said, bro, I've stepped away from the drama. I ain't doing no more drama, bro. I'm here to talk Raiders, bro. You come in here with some bullshit that ain't Raiders related, bro. You come in here disrespecting your band. I'm not playing that shit no more. I'm turned a page, goddammit. I'm a new Raider being, you son of a bitch. I'm new. It's new benter, bro. You better get used to it, goddammit. I'm still gonna be the funny bastard that comes on here and makes a fucking absolute fool of myself. You know what I'm saying? To be entertaining, but I've turned a new leaf in my life, bro. So hopefully you guys enjoy the way we're moving here with the content, bro. Much love. Yes, Al's Ghost, I'm doing play-by-plays. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all the play-by-plays because of my new job, but I know I'll be doing week 1. So week 1, I already requested off. So week 1, I'll be live for sure. Dolphins, Raiders. Week 2, I'm going to be in LA. So week 2, I'll be in LA with the boys. And then I don't know about week 3. If I have to make a safe assumption because I requested the first 2 Sundays of the month off, I'm probably not going to be off week 3. So, but you guys know when I'm here, we're going to have the most lit, most turned up live play-by-play on YouTube, as we always do every single year. So, you know, I'm excited for week 1. I'll also be live for the first preseason Cardinals. Also, if you guys haven't been checking out the Raiders simulation, we currently have a Raiders simulation going on right now with the 2026 Las Vegas Raiders roster. With Kirk Cousins was the starter. The Raiders started 2-2. The Raiders have dropped 4 games in a row. They dropped Mendoza's first game as a starter. Mendoza took over after the team started 2-2, and then they started 2-0, and then we're 2-2 after Kirk Cousins shit the bed. I benched Mendoza, or I benched him for Mendoza. And yeah, bro. So make sure you guys are tuning into those, bro. Those are always fun. Ben is a born again content creator, bro. Shout out to the 29 people got 36 likes, man. Much love. I gotta change sometime, bro. You feel me? People aren't always trying to sit here and come in here and listen to drama and shit, bro. And I don't blame them, bro. So I'll be trying to watch the Raiders, bro. I ain't got time for no bullshit, bro. So I'm with you guys, bro. I fuck with you guys, y'all my people. Except without you guys, there ain't no Silver and Black Lounge. So let's continue in, man. Once again, call into the show. My boy Leke, what up with you, brother? Always a pleasure.
Smoke weed every day.
God above all, my brother.
At God above all 24_7 donated $5 through Super Chat. Binther She-Man, it's that time, brother. Saluting face emoji, RN4L. Nation. Let's go, saluting face emoji.
My brother. My boy. God above all. Thanks, bro. Get to this call.
Call from
Money Mike Madness.
To accept,
oh, my brother. Money Mike. Oh, you hung up. I was answering the phone. Money Mike, get damn it. I was trying to address my super chat at the same time. I had 2 things going on. I had a call coming in, and I had the homie God above all with the super chat.
Smoke weed every day.
There it is. J-Dub in the building. My boy J-Dub, we got to get you on the board, my brother. Got to get you on the board, bro. I can't believe it. The whole fucking first line wiped off, but it's all good, man. We got to get the homie, J-Dub on the board. Remember, guys, if you guys become a part of the membership program between now and August 31st, your name goes on this whiteboard. This is not a finished product. I will have probably my wife redo this and do it nice. But you guys will go on my board. I have J Dub right there, man. I see J Dub. See J Dub right there. We got J Dub right there, and then I added Dark right here. So you guys see Dark we added right here, and we added J Dub, man. So appreciate you guys, man, for being part of the founders of the Silver and Black Lounge, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do appreciate that. I can't do that shit without you guys, man. And once I said, like I said before, bro, if we hold down 20 members from now until next season, I'm giving away 2 tickets, man. So if you want to have your chance of winning 2 tickets to an NFL game, Raiders versus Chargers next year, meet and greet with the Silver and Black Lounge, Raider Ben and the gang, man, make sure you guys join the membership program, man. And once again, you guys want to join the highest tier, the Al Davis Club, you get 2 entries into every giveaway. So you get 2 entries on the jersey giveaways every month, and you'll have 2 entries on them tickets, man. So appreciate you guys, bro. I was trying to get to Money Mike's call, bro. If you want to call back Money Mike, you can. But he did leave us a voicemail. So let's go ahead and get into Money Mike's voicemail real quick. See what my boy Money Mike has on his mind.
A perfect segue. Don't want any drama or bullshit. Let's start with some Steelers bullshit. Day 1 of training camp. Oh, no live tackling. What the hell are the defensive tackles going to do? What the hell's the defense going to do? Practice interception against the Browns players? It's easy. Just stick a broom out there in the field. Have a ball launched in the other direction. But as for the second part, the reason I called in, they gave Drew Aller the ball. Why get that boy's hopes up? Oh, he started shaky, but finished strong. Not going to matter. He's not going to start the season. Anyways, I'm taking up enough of your time. Have a nice one.
Shout out to Money Mike, bro. You never take up too much of my time, bro. This is, like I said, bro, before, this isn't my show, bro. This is your guys' show as well, and you're a big supporter of what I do over here, Money Mike, even though you're a Steeler fan, bro. So, you know, you're never taking up too much of my time, bro. I really appreciate you coming by, and as always, man, hitting up the likes and subscribe. And obviously, you are a part of the Al Davis Club. I have a Steelers fan that's in the Al Davis Club, bro. Shout out to my boy Money Mike. He's in the Al Davis Club. He's in the highest tier membership program on my channel. You feel me? And he earns himself two spots at NFL jersey every single month, as well as you guys, man. So like I said, hop into that membership program, man. Shout out to my boy Money Mike for the support as always, bro. I truly, really do appreciate it, man. We got 32 people in here. We're 3 likes away from 40 likes, chat. If you haven't hit the like button, please take 2 seconds to do so. And if you enjoyed today's content, man, drop me a subscription, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comment section how you feeling about the show. You guys enjoying the show so far? Like I said, there ain't a ton of shit going on. We're covering, you feel me, little highlight clips and little news snippets. There's not going to be no real training camp shit really coming out until once the pads get on, which is going to be I think next week sometime. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate you guys regardless, man, hanging out with your boy Benther. We're pretty much just scrolling through Instagram, getting all the clips from camp. Max Crosby. And that's a great thing that Bueno brought up, bro. If you are part of the membership program on or the subscription program on Twitch, which is a paid feature on Twitch, you also get an extra entry into the program. Keep in mind, guys, on Twitch, I do a lot of gaming over there in my free time whenever I'm not doing Raiders content. I haven't done a ton of Twitch because Raiders are here, so I haven't really played a lot of video games. I've been locking in on content. But the point I'm trying to make is, bro, the subscription on Twitch is it's a paid subscription, but if you guys got Amazon Prime, you get one for free. So if you guys go over to my Twitch and you have Amazon Prime and you subscribe with your free Amazon Prime Twitch subscription, you'll get another entry into the giveaway. So go over to Twitch Silver and Black Gaming on Twitch, hit the join button or the subscribe button on Twitch, and if you have Amazon Prime, you can use Amazon Prime, and that's another extra free giveaway entry into the giveaway. So fucking bueno. You're a fool, bro. I actually have optimism. No, me too, bro. I have a little bit of optimism, bro. I have optimism, but I'm not
franchise. But right now, what's the rush? I wouldn't exactly call the Raiders contenders this season, so why throw Mendoza into the fire? This doesn't have to be a sink or swim situation, and Kubiak understands the importance of development even for number 1 overall picks. But just remember, the majority of greats and Hall of Fame quarterbacks all waited and developed before heading into a starting role in the league. Hearing this news just warmed my heart, especially considering he's sitting behind a seasoned vet in Kirk Cousins who can teach him the ways. The Raiders naming Kirk.
That's that guy, bro. I mean, I fuck with it. I like the approach if the Raiders, if Kirk Cousins is playing well, bro. I just don't know if he's playing well, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know if he's gonna play well, you know. So we'll have to see. Got some Quay Walker, defensive line work. Too much. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Too much. My boy Money Mike said, I don't say go Steelers anymore. I just say fuck the Ravens, laugh at the Browns, and count down to Joe Burrow's injury, bro. Hey, man, I mean, at least, to be honest with you, Money Mike, I mean, at least you've seen your team win some shit. I know they probably haven't won, or the Steelers really haven't won like a championship in quite some years now. But you've seen the top of the pinnacle of National Football League, bro. Like, you experienced a Super Bowl championship. Dude, if I just seen one, I mean, my standards are low because I'm a fucking Raider fan, bro. But if I just seen one Super Bowl in my fucking life, bro, I'd be fucking happy, bro. But see, that's the thing. When you're talking from a Raider fan to a Steelers fan, and Steelers fans have a history of greatness, like, a history of greatness, bro. Like, they're not going to lower their standards. And I wouldn't either, bro. I honestly wouldn't either, bro. He said, y'all ready? Got the EBT card, Jerry, or what?
Going into your deuce.
Right here, Nutty Raider Nate. The number's right there.
Just the cue, man.
Make sure you guys call into the show, man. The number is right here on the screen. Get your voice heard in the Silver and Black Lounge, man, with Raider Ben, bro. Appreciate y'all. We're 35 people in here. 2 likes from 40 likes, chat. I can't do it without you guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, bro. So let's see. CJ Stroud. He looked like a fucking high school kid. Let's see. Trying to find some more Raiders shit. Here's some more Raiders shit. Is that Lindenberg or Eichenberg? 55. I don't like that position, dog.
I'm gonna be completely honest for a second.
He started doing too much in that angle, dog. I had to get the fuck out. The fuck? That's a fucked angle, bro. I'm like, once he started doing that extra, I'm like, hold the fuck on, bro. What the fuck are we watching here, bro? That shit was tough. Shout out to Anthony Provencio, man. My brother. He said, Kirk truly needs to help teach Mendoza the offense. Mendoza doesn't play under center or run play action. I mean, he runs shotgun play action. He just don't run your typical NFL play action, you know, under center shit. But that's teachable shit, though, Anthony Provencio. He has a lot of his shit, bro, is teachable, bro. Like, he's got all the traits that are unteachable. He's got the brain. He's got the athleticism. It's just he's got flaws in his game, Anthony Provencio. Everybody has flaws, bro. Everybody has flaws, dog. Not just Fernando. We all have flaws. We're all humans, you know what I'm saying? But flaws can be corrected. You can correct flaws. You know, God-given talent is different, bro. And he's got God-given talent that you can't teach, you know? So, my boy J-Dub, shout out to my brother. He said, Cousins is an upgrade from Geno Smith. I ain't mad at it. Let the rookie sit and learn. The minimum he can learn is the play calling pace and learning defensive sets. Now, see, I think, honestly, bro, with Mendoza, I think a lot of it is they just want to make sure that he's comfortable under center. I really just think that's the majority of it. I honestly think that at this point of Kirk Cousins' career, I think Fernando Mendoza is better than him. I mean, I could be fucking crazy, but we'll never know until he gets on the field. I just feel like if he's worthy of the number 1 overall pick, he's probably better than a 37-year-old quarterback. So the point I'm trying to make is I think they have a little bit of concern with the offensive line. They want to see the offensive line go out there and protect him and protect Kirk. If they can protect Kirk, they'll be able to protect Fernando, and they want to make sure that Fernando is comfortable by taking that snap from under center. We're talking about Fernando Mendoza, who took no snaps really under center. I think they said he had like 3 or 4 plays or 3 or 4 drives in his total fucking 4 or 5 years in college under center. So it's definitely inexperience, bro, for sure. But I'm excited, bro. Regardless, like I said, J-Dub before, I don't care who the starting quarterback is. Whoever the coaching staff feels like is going to give the Raiders the best opportunity to win is who I want. So I just want to make sure I get that out there, bro. Because I don't care, bro. Names come and go, bro. Players come and go. The shield stays forever, bro. Whatever player that's on the team that's going to make us better and help us win now is who I want, period. My boy Game Recognized Game said, Ben, you keep it up and pull up consistently. I promise you'll be, I think a lot of this, they just want to make sure one of the hotter Raider content creators are on YouTube. Means a lot, Game Recognized Game. I don't like to sit here and I'm call myself, or put myself on this Mount Rushmore and shit like a lot of content creators do, bro. I just be me, and I a lot like I said, bro, people call me Ben Papa. If you guys don't know who Greg Papa is, one of the best play callers, if not the best play-by-play caller for the Raiders, except the dude back in like the 60s and the 70s. That dude was a fucking monster. I can't think of his name, but the old school dude that was calling the Willie Willie Brown fucking pick 6, he's the true legend. But anyways, the point I'm trying to get at, bro, is Ben Papa or Greg Papa is one of the greatest play callers, bro. And y'all called me that. You feel me? So I appreciate you, bro. Kind words mean a lot, bro. My consistency and my quality of content is what you guys deserve, bro. You feel me? Y'all don't need to be watching no bullshit. I ain't gonna put y'all on no bullshit. Now, if I'm on here drunk and shit, y'all start hearing me slurring my words, take what I say for a grain of salt, bro. But 9 times out of 10, bro, I'm on here speaking ball. Myself and my camp, bro, Nutty Raider Nate, Dirty Raider, we hit on a lot of things that happen, bro. Like, we predict a lot of things. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we don't self-proclaim ourselves as the greatest of anything. We're just content creators, bro. And as content creators, we're nothing without the people who consume the content, which are you guys. You feel me? So, like I said, bro, I can sit here and praise you guys till the cows come home. You guys don't understand what you guys mean to me and my channel. Like I said, bro, I feel like I've always been good at public speaking and talking in front of a crowd and shit and talking in front of audience. But I can't do this shit without y'all, bro. I'd be talking to a fucking wall. You know what I'm saying? So much love, guys. Like I said, you guys pulling up to these shows, you know what I'm saying? You guys are the heart of what I do. Like I said, one nation, one family, one lounge. We are one nation, one family, one lounge, bro. And you guys are everything to my show. Feel me? So, like I said, I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I'm not the most consistent content creator in the off season. I don't like to come on here and repeat myself every fucking week. I'm sorry. I don't like doing that. And as much as I can talk, I don't have a creative mindset in terms of just coming on here and just finding random ass shit to talk about in the off season. That's not me, bro. That's not my niche. But when football season is here, bro, y'all know what fucking time it is, bro. Like, I'm locked all the way the fuck in, bro. There's a lot of things to talk about, bro. I'm going live every single day. We talking Raiders, man. Appreciate y'all, bro. We hit 40 likes. God damn it. 40 likes, chat. God damn it. You son of a bitch. Let me hear it in the chat. Let me hear it in the chat. Let me hear it in the chat. Said, man, you guys are everything to me, bro. Especially all of you guys are extremely special to me, bro. Everybody that stuck with me through my mental breakdown, bro. That stuck with me through my mental breakdown and are still here, bro. You guys are really special, bro. Like you guys hold a special place in my heart. Like all my day one people, all the guys that never turned their back on me. You guys know who you are. You feel me? Like, I truly love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I love all of you guys. There's no levels to how much I love you guys, bro. But there's been people around my channel that have been through me. They have been through me. That's fucking gay as hell. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. All the Raider fans, bro, that come through the channel and been through my channel, bro, I respect and love every single one of you guys, bro. Like I said, like my man Dirty says, bro, you feel me? I don't know if this is verbatim, but my man said something like, there's a million other things you could be doing right now in YouTube. The fact that you let me bless your screen for any amount of time does not go unnoticed, bro. And that's a fucking fact, bro. Shout out to my boy Dirty. I don't know if that's verbatim. But shout out to my boy William, man. What up with you, bro? What up with you, bro? Always, always a pleasure, bro. I'm having some beers. Appreciate you guys as always. We got John Leon in the building. Shout out to my brother John Leon. J-Dub, so I never stopped watching. I'm just handling life shit. No, you're good, bro. No, you're good. It is what it is, guys. Like I said, life is the most important thing, bro. You feel me? Like, if I step away from YouTube, if I start canceling shows like I was doing last year, bro, we were doing play-by-plays with 400 people watching them, bro. You guys remember the Seattle Seahawks walk-off touchdown with Josh Jacobs? I had like 400 and something people watching us, bro. We were averaging like 200 people per play-by-play live. And then I had a breakdown, bro. I don't know if I got overwhelmed because I was doing extremely well on YouTube or what it was, bro. I fucking went crazy, dog. But like, keep in mind, bro, I'm 34 years old. I have 3 daughters. I have a wife. I own my home in California. I have a lot of shit going on, bro. You know what I mean? And I think the pressure got to be too much, bro. Like, I was pulling in all these viewers. I was doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? Like, people were truly loving the content. I don't know what happened, bro. I got overwhelmed or something. I don't know what it was, bro. But all of you guys, bro, that were there for that are still fucking here now, bro, when my channel took a dip, we're going back, bro. We're going back to the fucking top, bro. Trust. Y'all know what time it is, bro. We're going back to the fucking top, bro. And I say that in the most respectful way possible to every content creator on here. I am a competitor, bro. And when I come on here to do it better than anyone else. That's just what I do, bro. I'm the first content creator really on here that was doing fucking OBS. Fucking everybody does Madden simulations. Who the fuck was doing Madden simulations first with the Raiders? I'm not trying to sound unhumble. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest, bro. Some people think when I'm fucking being honest, I'm being unhumble, bro. I love you guys, bro. You guys are everything to me, but I'm just being honest, bro. I have read a lot of things I do that I started doing, people are doing now. So, you know, it is what it is, bro. Like I said, once again, I can't do it without y'all, bro. Y'all are my channel. You feel me? I've been doing this for a long time. I've been on YouTube since 2015. I've been doing this shit. For the last 3-4 years, I've been as consistent as I can be. And shout out to my boy God Above All, man. My boy God Above All. You are the new stream boss, my friend. I just seen that. Shout out to God Above All, man. Go, my boy God Above All. Your profile is now on the stream up in that top left corner. You are the boss of the channel, man. So shout out to my boy God Above All for the super chat earlier. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is, bro, is I'm coming for the top again. So I expect Ivory, but see, the thing is that competition is going to bring the best out of every content creator on here, bro. If you're not ready to compete, the Raiders are competing right now in camp with pads on. I'm competing right now with this goddamn camera and my setup. We're competing now, bro. It's a competition. And competition is going to bring the best out of all of us. And it's going to bring the best content because it's going to be genuine content, bro. You feel me? So you already know what time it is, man. Benther. Always in this bitch going hard. You feel me? Some motherfuckers self-proclaim themselves this and that, bro. I just come on here. I make content. I try to be as entertaining, informative, and educational at times as I can, bro. You feel me? So, my boy Al's Ghost, I'm with you always, Benther. We all go through shit. I appreciate Al's Ghost. You're one of my day ones, bro. You feel me? One of my day ones, Al's Ghost. One of the first. I think you're actually the first person to ever call into my call-in show, Al's Ghost. You were the first person, I think, to ever call into the Raider Bin call-in show. Like I said, man, you guys want to tap into the call-in show, bro. I'm up here rambling. Y'all want to talk? Y'all want to get some shit off your mind? You feel me? You want to talk to Benther? Put about a 3-minute limit on the calls. The link is in the chat, bro. Or the number is in the chat. Call the line, bro. Now we're just rocking with the chat. I'm going to scroll through some Instagram shit, see if anything else. So I catch up to the chat. Let's see. We got some clips here from Raiders camp. Shout out to Anthony Provencio. Our AFC West rival quarterbacks are praying we don't get Vita Vea playing next to Crosby. Yeah, I agree, bro. Charm City, you know what time it is, bro. You've been around long enough, dog. When I come on here, bro, I'm coming to be the most entertaining and the best. I'm trying to bring the best let me just say it like that. I'm trying to bring the best content possible, bro. If I cancel shows or I'm not here, it's because I'm not gonna come on here and be entertaining. I'm not gonna want to do it. And if I don't want to do this shit, bro, you don't want me on here. Trust me, bro. Like, I'm gonna come on here, I'm gonna talk shit about the Raiders. I ain't gonna have nothing nice to say just because I have fucking Raider PTS fucking D, bro. So when I'm not feeling it, I'm not here, bro. I'm not just going to come on here and just make content to make content. That's not who I am. I'm not a content creator that just makes content by blowing steam out my ass, bro. I'm a content creator that 99.9% of the shit I say comes off the dome with pure genuine. It's all genuine, bro. Can nobody come on here and question my fucking love for the Raiders, my knowledge of the Raiders? I might not be a fucking historian. I'm a four-time Raiders of Fortune world champion. There's been many people. Like Alpha Kasi, as soon as I bring up his show, bro. Come on, gang. Shout out to my brother, Alpha Kasi, bro. Four-time. Motherfuckers have been coming for my crown, bruh. You feel me? And shout out to my boy Afakasi for joining the membership program, bro. You feel me? My man, that was his show. I just gave him a shout out on, man. The Raiders of Fortune, bro. And I was owning that shit. Motherfucker started feeling some type of way. Thought there was some kind of personal bias towards me because I know fucking ball, bruh. And everybody I rock with knows ball. You know ball. I know ball. You feel me? We don't hang around with no dummies, no stupids. I'm stupid, but not when it comes to Raider ball. I know my shit. Afakasi Raiders names going on the board. We are at what? 47 members, guys. 13 members away from 60 members and 3 NFL jersey giveaways, bro. I'm running out of room on the board, guys. So I'm almost out of room on this board soon. I'm going to have to erase everybody's name and redo it. Yeah, man, I'm almost out of fucking room, bro. This fucking board's full. Shout out to Afakasi right there, brother. You see your name? I got you, gang. And like I said, this ain't the final product, bro. I gotta have my wife redo it, bro. But like I said, everybody who joins that membership program between now and August 31st, bro, your name is gonna go on a board forever etched in history of the Silver and Black Lounge. The Silver and Black Lounge established 2026. Raider Ben's moving different, and you have a chance to be a huge part of that. You know what I'm saying? And forever etch yourself into my studio. That shit goes on my wall in my studio, bro. I come through this bitch and see, like, oh, look, Raider Jeff, what up, my brother? You feel me? I just see names on the wall, you feel me? And that's what it's about. Shout out to my boy Jeff. My brother.
At 401_Raider_Jeff donated $5 through Super Chat. It was Rick Lowell Kaufman. LOL. Fucking on 6.
Yeah, on 6 can't say Kaufman, bro, or some shit, or he says that intentionally, bro. Napoleon Kaufman. Shout out to you, Jeff, dog. Much love. Jeff, you are the longest tenured member on my channel, dude, and that truly means a lot, especially, you know, you're another content creator yourself. You know, I'm gonna jump back on your membership program soon, bro. Obviously, I'm not doing best in finances, but I'm gonna hop back on your shit soon, Jeff. Don't worry about it, bro. I'll be back on your membership program. I truly do appreciate, you know, you've been supporting the channel, you know, ever since me and you started linking up, Jeff. You've been a part of my membership program, dog, and that really means a lot. You feel me? You've been putting a couple dollars in my pocket. And like I said, I'm giving all this shit back to you guys, bro. I make a couple dollars on YouTube. I'm gonna buy you guys a jersey. I'm sending it to you guys, man. You feel me? So everything that goes into, you feel me, my channel is given back. You feel me? A lot of that's going to be given back to you guys. And like I said before, guys, 20 members all year. You're getting 2 tickets, Raiders, Chargers. I mean, respectfully, I don't know any content creators that are giving out NFL tickets for you just being a member of their show. If you join the membership program, bro, and you stay a member between this month and all the way until next year, you're going to get an entry for 2 NFL tickets to a Raider game. And not only any Raider game, bet they're going to be there. You feel me? Dirty Raider, Nutty Raider Nate, the whole LA crew, we going to be there. And you're going to link up with us. It's more than just football, bro. Y'all are going to see, bro. You guys are going to get a real inside look, all the members of Life Behind the Shield, bro. What we do behind the scenes, bro, to provide this content for you guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? So much love. Shout out to Afakasi, though, my brother from another, bro. Yeah, that's Jason Marshall, bro. It's Jason Marshall, my brother. My boy Afakasi, yeah, what's good, gang? Yeah, man, some dudes got hella salty. There was a lot of people that were salty, bro. A lot of people, bro. And like I said, everybody knows me and Afakasi are tight, bro. Like, we're tight. But I don't think he's gonna use any bias towards me, bro. That's why he honestly had Aunt Six. Like, there was other people up there, bro. At the end of the day, we all got the answers right. It's not like we got all of them wrong. Even the ones that got it right with me, y'all, I just said it faster. That's all it was. I just said it faster. That doesn't mean you don't know shit about football. That just means I came up with it faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nutty Raider Nate almost beat me. If it wasn't for the Maggiorano and a spicy meatball, I'd have probably lost to Ern and Nate. You know what I'm saying? If Nate would have got one more offensive lineman, I was probably going to lose. You feel me? So, exactly, bro. Afakasi, and we talked behind the scenes, bro. You feel me? It is what it is. It'd be like that, though, bro. It is what it is. Some people, it's sore losers, bro. It's sore losers. It is what it is. I'm a sore loser sometimes, too, bro. But people were making a big-ass deal about Afakasi, and it started to make people, like, people started arguing on the streams and shit, bro. And it started to become more bad than good because it was to almost become, motherfuckers couldn't lose. Motherfuckers didn't want to lose. And I get it. I wouldn't want to lose neither, but some people were really up on Afakasi's stream, like, making a public, like, fucking display, it started to look bad, bro. Like, and that's no different. Afakasi did a great job. You know, I'm not just saying that because I won every single one of them, but, you know, he did a great job. It's just that some people couldn't take losing, and I get it, bro. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Afakasi, you done hurt a lot of people for that show, bro. And it'll never be the same. Things will never be the same. I'm just fucking with you. I'm over here singing some old ass R&B shit. D-Mux, I can give props to most people who go stream and entertain people. I wouldn't even know what to say. Thanks, dude. Thanks, bro. Like, I was telling a buddy of mine, bro. Like, I was that kid in school. I don't know if you guys had those kids in school, or if any of you guys were. Some of you guys that were me are probably content creators. You ever had that kid in school where the teacher be like, who wants to talk? Who wants to read the board? Who wants to do this? Who wants to do that? That was me, goddammit. That was me, goddammit. I want to read. It got so bad the teacher was like, put your hand down. No. Not putting my hand down, goddammit. I want to read it, you son of a bitch. I'm not trying to listen to this fucking retard sit here and try to pronounce it. Deer. What? Nah, bro. Let me read that shit, bro. This motherfucker's fucking stupid, and you're wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother, Big Raider from Baker, my mans. Shout out to my boy, Big Raider from Baker, bro. I met up my boy in Oakland. We met back-to-back years in Vegas. Love you, Big Raider from Baker, bro. I'm glad to see you're still around. I'll be in LA week 2, my boy. So hopefully I'll see you there, my brother. Always love my boy Big Raider from Baker, man. I remember the first time I met Big Raider from Baker, bro. I was sitting at I think we were over by the Death Star tailgate in Oakland, where he had the fucking I don't know, Star Wars, Darth Maul, Darth whatever, the fucking dude with the black shit. Anyways, if you've been to Oakland tailgates, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, it was on the north side of the Coliseum. Anyways, bro, I was over there and I seen this big. He's like, bro, you Raider Ben? I was like, oh, I'm about to get beat up. This motherfucker about to beat my ass. I must have said something to him. I'm all ducking down and shit. And I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. He was like, hey, bro, I fuck with your channel, bro. Raider Ben, you feel me? And ever since then, bro, I've linked up with Big Raider from Baker like 3 of the last 4 years, 3 of the last 5 years. I've been linking up with Big Raider, man. Good dude. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, brother. I've been around my channel since Oakland. You feel me? So my boy Afakasi said, anyways, I got to run, gang. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for the shy. I love you, Afakasi. Take care of yourself, my friend. I'm sure I'll see you again soon, my boy. Thank you for the super chat, bro. You take care of or the membership. Thank you. As always, bro. Appreciate you. Let's see. I was putting on offensive linemen. Yeah, bro. You had to throw a lot of offensive linemen. Pirate tickets? Nah, bro. I ain't going to scam nobody, bro. You going to get real tickets to the game. There are a few drinks waiting for you in LA week 2. I appreciate you, Jeff. Much love, dog. I wouldn't even know what to say if I stream, probably slurs and blame the demons. it takes some time, bro. You feel me? It's bro. I've been doing YouTube for a long time, D-Mokes. I've been on YouTube since 2015. From 2015 until about 2021, D-Mokes, I didn't have a good job. Had roommates. You know, I was struggling to take care of my family and shit. And in 2021, God blessed me with the ability to buy a home. And in 2021, I bought my home. I'm not saying it's been the greatest. You know, I've had a lot of issues with my house, but I own it. It's mine. And, you know, right now, my two youngest daughters, they share a room. So that allows me to have my studio. I have a 4-bedroom house with 3 daughters, but the 2 ones are young. They have their own room. They share a room. So, but I was blessed to have a studio. And once I got my studio, bro, and this is where I'm at now, as you guys can see me on the second camera over here on the top right of your screen above the live chat. This is my studio, bro. It's where I make my content. And like I said, God bless me with the ability to do that. You know, and ever since 2021, I've been on here pretty much as I can, trying to promote as much content and give you guys the best thing I can and be the most consistent person I can be. And I made it to the top of Raiders YouTube there for a minute, and I had a mental breakdown. I don't know if it was, like I said before, bro, I don't know if it was, you know, I just got overwhelmed. Maybe it was too much work. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, but I know exactly what to expect this time, and I'm diving in. So, fuck yeah, that's a football experience. Yeah, facts, bro. No, Afakasi's definitely genuine. He's cool as shit. I was tight with everyone there. There was no invested interest for me to rig it. Go watch the replays. I got some touch and go calls wrong. Yeah, bro. Like, it is what it is. Afakasi, bro. Motherfuckers either gonna like it or they ain't, bro. Like I said, you can't please everybody, Afakasi. We talked about this plenty of times. That's the thing that sucks about being a content creator, bro. And it's like a fucking, you're playing roulette with subs. You feel me? Because cannot every be right. Not you can't please everybody, bro. You feel me? So just be you, and genuine people will surround you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 30 people. We're 1 like away from 45 likes, man. I appreciate you guys. Ben was like the Flash with the answers. It was great. I don't know, bro. I've suffered from a lot of really bad Raider football in my life, Raider Jeff, since I started watching the team in like 04, 05. And a lot of those players that were on those shows, dude, were a lot of those fucking players on them shit Raider teams, dude. And, you know, when you were talking about an overall shit team for the Raiders for so many years, you just started getting used to just looking for certain players, bro. Okay, I want to see what this guy's doing. I want to see what this guy's doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how, you know, I started locking on players, you know, so. D-Moke said nope when they asked who wanted to read. I'm in the back like, please, God, not me. D-Mokes was that guy. The squirrel. The squirrel. Run cross road. No, I'm just fucking with you, D-Mokes. Shout out to my man's D-Mokes, bro. My brother. Big Raider Baker. You know what time it is, Big Raider, bro. You my brother, dog. I'm not doing the best financially, bro, but probably not. I only make that LA game, dude, because it's part of a tradition that we started on my channel. And, you know, that's the reason why I just started doing membership content. And, you know, I started, you know, locking in on my Raider content, bro, so I can make this game to LA. You know, but this is just the beginning. I see the support that's rolled out, bro. I'm locked in. But no, I'm probably not gonna make any other games, bro, this year. Ever since I got this new job, it just don't pay as much, bro. So like I said, bro, I'm not gonna come here and make it no sob story, but I'm not doing the best financially, bro. So probably not. You know, I'm struggling to make that LA game week 1, but I will be there in LA, bro, and hopefully I get to see you. What up, Arnie? What up, brother? Always a pleasure, bro. Hopefully you're taking care of yourself, my friend. My boy Arnie's always in here with the questions. He said, do you feel there is truly position competition for veteran starters after compete last offseason, or is everyone just penciled in? No, I really think there's competition this year, Arnie. I think the one position that I think is penciled in, at least for the moment, is the quarterback position. And the reason why I say that, bro, is because Kirk Cousins is the most successful quarterback, you know, in the room right now. You know what I'm saying? He's the veteran quarterback. There's some history there with, you know, Kirk Cousins. I mean, with Klint Kubiak, obviously. And so, yeah, I think that's the only position that's truly penciled in, Arnie, is the quarterback position. But it was only today. Like Klint Kubiak said in his presser yesterday, the best man will win the job. And competition brings the best out of everybody. So, no, I do believe there's some true competition. I feel like that whole compete shit last year was a scam, dude. That fool wasn't out there letting the best player win, bro, because that motherfucker wasn't even out there playing rookies for the majority of the year. I guess I'm contradicting myself, because The rookies weren't very good. They probably didn't even deserve to be out there. But anyways, with all that being said, I do believe that there's going to be true competition. The best player will win. So, out of 35 people, bro, we're at 45 likes, 5 likes away from 50 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, please take 2 seconds to do so. It's the best way to help the channel grow. Free. Enjoy the content. Subscribe, man. Subscribe. Daily Raiders live streams. Locked in all Raiders season. You feel me? Join the membership program. The link is pinned on the pinned comment right there. Join in for 99 cents between now and August 31st. Get your chance to win an NFL jersey. We're giving away 2 NFL jerseys in September. I'm about 13 members away from giving away 3 NFL jerseys, bro. We're about to hit 50 members, bro. Like I said, I can't do this shit without you guys, man. And you know, the end all be all goal is if we can hold down 20 members or more from now until, you know, football season 2027, man, you are going to get have a chance to win 2 NFL tickets to Raiders versus Chargers in LA. Also, get your name etched in Raiders history on the silver and black lounge whiteboard. You know, shout out to all my members. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to my boy D-Mokes. He's come through here and gifted out a bunch of memberships. I gifted out 10 memberships, guys. So if you guys weren't here during the 805 live stream when we had 805 on Friday, I gifted out 10 memberships. So I gave you guys 10 memberships to the channel. It's my way of giving back to you guys. So some of you guys have memberships from me and D-Mokes and everybody else who has done us, you know, gifted members. But remember, the only way you're going to be eligible for these giveaways is you have to be a member at the time of the giveaway. So when I do the giveaway stream next month, you have to make sure you're still a member of the channel to be entered in the giveaway. That's really the only rule, is you have to stay a member to become eligible for the giveaway. So all of you guys that were gifted memberships, if you guys want to be eligible for that giveaway, you guys are going to have to renew your membership for September, because that's when I'm doing the giveaway. So much love, guys, because as always, I don't ask for much. Subscribe, be a member at the time of the giveaway, and you're going to win shit. So Arnie says, after Carr, nothing but Band-Aid and penciled starting quarterback McDaniels with Jimmy G, AP with Minshew, and Pete with Kubiak, or Pete with Geno and Kubiak with Cousins. Now, I feel like, what's his face? Aiden O'Connell's got this shit into the stick for a while, bro. Aiden O'Connell should have started when Jimmy G was in there a lot earlier. He should have started over Gardner Minshew, and he should have started over Geno Smith. Those are the guys that I feel like, Aiden O'Connell, I feel like beat out all those guys. But for whatever reason, I believe it was contract reasons. Obviously, you know, Minshew was making hella money. Jimmy G was making hella money, and so was Geno Smith. They weren't going to put Aiden O'Connell out there who was making pennies. So my boy Big Raider said, for sure, G, I'm trying to hit that SoFi one week 2. If I do, for sure, I need a link there. Yeah, bro, just hit me up, bro. I make that. That's the one game I make every single year, Big Raider. I won't miss that game. So it's going to be a little bit tougher on me this year, but I'm going to make the game. I'll be there for sure. I hit my goal. I hit where I need to be at. And, you know, yeah, I'm excited. Thanks for everybody that's been supporting the channel. Al's Ghost says, pressure makes diamonds. Exactly, bro. And that's what we're here to do, bro. We trying to make a diamond out of the lounge, bro. John Raider, my boy, John Leon. He changed his name to John Raider. Okay, he says, every man breaks down, Ben, as long as you bounce back. Thanks. Means a lot. This is the last Sunday without football. Yeah, football's right around the corner, bro. Got preseason next week. Even the damn 49er Raider game is $480. Yeah, bro, I'm probably not going to make that game. I was going to make that game, but since I had to get a new job, my new job don't pay as much. If I make the game, I'm not going to be able to buy tickets till like the week of the game. That's when the tickets will be the cheapest, but still, I still think they're probably going to be a little bit out of my price range. But, you know, we'll see how the channel goes. We'll see how the channel does from here until, you know, the Raiders play in the night. Where'd you get that at? We'll see how from now until sorry, my wife was talking to me. We'll see how the channel does from now until we play against the Niners, and maybe I make a couple extra bucks and I make that game. You know, I can't predict the future, but we'll see how it pans out. You want this back or something? Yo, my girl just got a blunt. Show. Appreciate that, babe. All right, so what else we got in here? Charm City said Pete Carroll was too busy trying to be Triple H in practice. Yeah, that dude was senile, dog. That's the only way. That's the only way I can really say it. He was just not there no more, dog. Shout out to Al's Ghost, man. Saludos to the chat, you guys, for sure. We're at 33 people. We're 3 likes away from 50 of them likes, chat. If you haven't hit that like button, take 2 seconds to do so, man. Arnie said Cousins 2 years removed from ACL. Bad shoulder last year. plus a career high in interception. Are you worried about his regression? Fuck yeah, Arnie. Fuck yeah, I am. That's the reason why I said that I think Fernando Mendoza is better than him. He's got an Achilles injury a couple years ago that's extremely bad. He had a fucked up shoulder last year. Like, y'all really think he's going to stay healthy? Fuck no, dude. Hell no. That's the only reason why I want Fernando to get out there, bruh. But Fernando's got to learn how to play under center, Arnie, so. He said, I never win anyways. Raider Paul, it's $1, motherfucker. You ain't got $1, bro. You've been around my channel for fucking 4 years and you ain't got $1? Come on, bro. He said, I never win. That's a fucking terrible excuse for not. Bro, if you throw $1, bro, you're going to have a chance to win 2 jerseys. Fuck you talking about? I never win anyways. Raider Paul always got an excuse for something. Shut your ass up, Raider Paul. Crybaby ass. Dark said, not really. I believe this O-line upgraded weapons will improve some of his production. Oh, Kirk Cousins. I have no hope in Kirk Cousins, bro. Why do you think I have the Raiders between 3 and 5 wins? Because Kirk Cousins is going to be the starter, dog. You know what I'm saying? Kirk Cousins is going to be the starter, bro. Fuck out of here. He sucks, dog. That motherfucker about to get smashed. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have a D-Mokes and an evil D-Mokes? Who the fuck is evil D-Mokes? Is that fucking D-Mokes too? Is fucking alt account or something? Ben likes watching the Raiders lose in SoCal, but that's why your dumbass is going, right, Raider Bull? I like watching the Raiders lose in SoCal, but my name Raider. I like watch Raider Ben like watch Raiders lose in SoFi and SoCal. But me name Raider Pa. Me gonna go SoCal. Me go. And me, Raider Pa, me. I asked Raider Ben 1,000 times, are we gonna link up, Raider Ben? Shut your dumb ass up, Raider Paul, you son of a bitch. Over here talking all this dumbass shit when you're literally going from Texas to SoCal to what? Watch the Raiders lose, according to you. You fucking piece of shit, you son of a bitch. Fuck yourself. That motherfucker asked me 1,000,000 fucking times, am I going? Motherfucker, are you going? Motherfucker, I go to LA. Do you go? You don't go to motherfucking LA. God damn it. You son of a bitch. You ain't never been to LA. At least to a Raider game. God damn it. Stop lying to yourself. Son of a bitch. About sick of your shit. Hey, bro, why John Gruden say son of a bitch like me, chat? Guys seen that? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. John Gruden fuck with the show, chat. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. It's either he watches the show or me and him are just fucking twins or something, dog. Pussy. You guys seen that, bro? I posted the short, bro, during the live. It was a great live stream, by the way. Shout out to everybody who pulled up to that live stream. That shit was great. That shit was actually a great live stream.
Son of a bitch. He's got 7.
Son of a bitch. Ah, LeBron. God damn it, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. He's got.
You son of a bitch. Yeah, you son of a bitch. You damn it.
Son of a bitch. He's got 7.
Son of a bitch. Ah, tell me he ain't watching the show. God damn it, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. He's got.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
That's my man, bro. My man, John Gruden. I fuck with John Gruden. You know where I start. You know where I stand at with John Gruden. Al's Ghost. You feel me? I fuck with Gruden. Shout out to this guy's a Charger fan. Is that a Charger fan? Charger-Roo? Shout out to Charger-Roo, bro. He got that old school ass AOL fucking dial-up internet fucking logo. I thought that shit was great, bro. Like at the end of that show, that boy was like, son of a bitch. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's my man. My man. Cheers to that. All right, so what else do we got? We got any more clips? We got a press conference we're going to break down. I just want to see if there's anything else, any other videos of shout out to the Raider Dad, man. And shout out to what Jeff did on his channel, bro. Jeff had the Raider Dad on there, bro. So that's cool as shit. More video from practice. This is like 3 days ago. This is some old shit. We already like
Tom not looking real good right now, man.
No, I cares. Tyreek Hill, fuck off. Here's some more clips. Got some quarterbacks. With some more workouts. The wide receiver says Trey Tucker. That's not Trey Tucker. Who the fuck wears number 9? Oh, Jalen Naylor wears number 9. Who the fuck wears? I gotta get used to these new numbers, bro. I gotta download the roster so I make sure that I know exactly who. So we got a lot of roster number changes and shit. Nobody cares about Chiefs. Let's see, we got any Raiders shit in here. Oh, got some. Hey, Naylor is 9. Thanks, Jackson. Fucking evil T-Mode. Hey, that's why that number 9 stood out. SoCal South, thank you, dude. I was wondering why number 9 stood out so much to me. It's because Tyree Wilson was wearing fucking number 9, huh? That motherfucker got $1 dark. You just don't fuck with your boy Raider Ben. Fucking bitch. I don't drink dark shit, Raider Paul. You're fucked. I ain't drinking none of that shit. I'll have a shot, but I ain't fucking partaking in a bottle of that shit, bro. I don't drink darks. Darks make me black out. I only drink tequila. I usually bring a bottle of Patron with me every single year, a big ass bottle of Patron. Last year we had like a gallon of Patron. So I'll have another bottle of Patron, but I don't fuck with darks, bro. I used to drink Hennessy a lot, bro, and I started blacking out and getting mean. Dark shit makes me mean, bro. I start fighting and shit on darks. I don't fuck with it though. I am a pure tequila person, bro. Let me go empty out my piss jug, chat. I empty out this piss jug. It's starting to spill. I'll be right back. All right, chat. I'm back. More of a vodka or tequila? Tequila. I don't fuck with vodka, dude. I'm fucking straight, dude. Alfredo vodka is fucking disgusting, dude. That shit tastes like rubbing alcohol. I had too many bad experiences the day after with vodka, dude. No fucking thanks, dude. Patron only. If I work, there you go, Marcus Roofer's fighting. He threw that motherfucker off the.
Güey, cálmese a la verga, puto.
Oh, chupas mi verga.
Hey,
Oh, we got some.
hey.
He whooping that
Hey,
motherfucker
güey,
ass.
cálmese a la verga.
Bro, he threw his dumb ass off the.
Hey, güey, no le pegues, güey. No le pegues, güey. Van a llamar a la policía los huevos si no te calman, hijos de la verga, eh.
I am, Bruce. I'm waiting for it to start over, dog. I don't know how to start over on computer.
Lucha de estos vatos, güey. ¿A qué vergas mandan esta gente, güey?
Here we go. Look. That was dumbass.
Güey, cálmese a la verga, puto.
Esa chupa a mi vergas, puto.
Hey. Hey, güey, cálmese a la verga. Hey, güey, cálmese. Hey, güey, no le pegues, güey. No le
Boy, they out there
pegues,
trying to
güey. Van a
make
llamar a la
some
policía
bread,
los huevos si
boy.
no te calman, hijos de la verga, eh.
He kept telling him something about suck his dick or something. Something about his dick. Mi verga.
¿Qué vergas mandan esta gente, güey?
Oh, verga. What up with you, Raider Rich? I gotta see one more time. Look at the left. Bow off the roof to the left, and then they going off the roof in the front. Bow!
Güey, cálmese a la verga, puto.
Hey, I think I might have to do some. I got some funny ass shit on Instagram, bro. I might have to do like some Raider reactions, some Raider Benther reactions for the members, man. Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys think some Raider Benther reactions to some funny shit and some crazy shit going around right now would be a good move. Damn, bro, Brian Breezy tore his ACL. Hey, bro, I remember when the whole network fell apart damn near because of Brian Breezy, bro. Damn, Brian Breezy, bro, tore an ACL. That's tough. That is tough. So you guys would fuck with the membership program if fucking I drop some reactions. I got some funny shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know, Benther, bro, if I drop some commentary, bro, that should probably be hella fire, bro. Like commentating a Raider game, but like some crazy ass shit, like some fights and shit, bro. That should probably be hella funny. I ain't gonna lie. Dark said he with it. Charm City with it. Alfredo said that's a good idea. Nutty Raider Nate thinks that's a good idea. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I think that's a good idea too, bro. I've been considering doing it. You feel me? But I don't want to have like a reaction channel. I think I can do it on this channel, but just like make it like a membership thing. You feel me? Shout out to Bruce Willis. Appreciate you, dog. He said one for real too. Appreciate you, dog. Chargeroo, yeah, we're down. We're definitely down for Vita Vea, bro. I don't think we're gonna get him, but I'm definitely down with it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think the Raiders are in a position right now where we need to be focusing on the older player that we have to pay right now, bro. Like, we're with the youth movement, Chargeroo. And if you don't mind me asking, Chargeroo, are you a Charger fan or is that just your name? What up, Rafa? What up, brother? Shout out to my boy El Capitan Rafucho. My brother. Oh, shit. What's this? Kirk Cousins gave up? Kirk Cousins was so far, he just gave up. Well, there's a clip from practice. Kirk Cousins can't even run no more, dude. Look at this shit. About to charge a root, bro. Obviously, we're all Raider fans. As long as you're, you keep it ball and shit, bro, you can hang out with us, bro. I have a lot of other fans that come through, bro. Just keep it ball. We can hang out. Oh, Tony Romo? Tony Romo got caught for being drunk?
I'll take a driver's license from you.
You got it. What's your name?
Deputy Core.
So I want to meet Grandpa, and I passed the Gore, which is the place you're talking about, like the track over. I got it. You're saying I went over the white line.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I guess that boy just got slept.
Oh my god.
Slept his
That's
dumb
not
ass.
good. Oh my god. He might actually be gone. No, that's not good.
God damn, I know that shit, he gonna feel that shit when he wake up. God damn. That nigga hit the little Toy Story on that ass. And he's coming.
Oh. That'll do it.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god.
Slept him. He's night-night. We got any other Raiders shit in here? We got us fighting with swords and shit. Some old school Raider shit.
Along comes the Lyle Alzado rule. It's not so much that the rule exists. It's more fun in how the rule got put into place. 82 is the year of the helmet. Anybody who hasn't seen that thing has missed a piece of the NFL lore.
That was when Lyle got mad and ripped his helmet off and started beating the Chris Ward with it. And I don't know why he got so mad.
Because we're fucking Raiders, that's why. He started beating dude in the head with it. My man. Shout out to the sports man, bro. He does good content too. What else we got in here, man? He said, I think we just watched. He slept, that boy. You ain't never lied. Damn, he got.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's some other dude. I thought that was Tony Romo. That's somebody else. Some Kenneth Walker highlights. Bro, I had all my Raiders shit saved, bro, and it's all gone. Like this. What y'all think about that? I don't know. That's a little much. I guess it's kind of cool, though, for people that are into that kind of shit. That's like some Iron Man shit or something, right? I'm not really. I've never been really much of a comic book guy or anything like that.
Smoke
So
weed
really
every day.
my boy Raider Rich, dog.
At Raider Rich 89 donated $1.99 through Super Chat. So far in training camp, what stood out to you?
The main thing that's really stood out to me, Raider Rich, is that, the reports coming out that Max Crosby is 100%, because I think, that's really the main thing I was looking forward to coming into camp, is Max Crosby is going to be an integral part of what we're going to do on defense this season. I'm sure we can all agree with that. Hit the like button if you agree with that. So we need him healthy, bro. And, you know, obviously with the botch trade, the trade didn't go through for, you know, whatever reason it was with his knee. He doesn't look like he's missing a beat, you know, so that's huge. Was also stood out to me as Hezekiah Masses, the Raiders corner we drafted, I believe, from Cal in the later rounds, has run with the ones today. So he's running with the starters. So he's out there with Eric Stokes and the boys. I like Hezekiah Masses because he's a ball hawk, and I think the Raiders need more of that. You know, I think that's been a forgotten thing in Raiders history over the last few years. We don't know how to turn the ball over anymore, bro. We don't have enough guys that have enough ball skills to take the ball away from the other team. Hezekiah Masses is a guy that takes the ball away. That's why I love this draft class. Traydon Stokes, a guy that takes the ball away. So I just want to see more people being inserted into the lineup that just know how to take the ball away if they're the better player. And we all know, man, that number 2 corner job is probably the most up for position job on the team right now, with the other guard spot opposite JPJ. Because, you know, a lot of us, I mean, me personally, I like Darian Porter, but he's going to have to earn it, you know, and he's a converted wide receiver. So it's not locked. He don't have that job locked, you know. So if Hezekiah Masses goes out there and outplays him, you know, Darian Porter may work his way down to the 4th corner spot. And I say the 4th corner spot because Teron Johnson is corner 3, because corner 3 is nickel. So if the Raiders drop down to a nickel, you're never going to see Darian Porter if he's not the number 2 corner or the starter, which he's not going to be the starter because we have Eric Stokes, unless Hezekiah Masses and Darian Porter look better than Eric Stokes, which I don't expect. So this might be Darian Porter's, you know, last chance to really earn that number 2 spot, because if he doesn't get on the field as a number 2 corner, Darian Porter, we're never going to see him unless we get in the dime. If we get in the dime, that's when we bring in 4 corners. But, you know, for the most part, teams don't run dime. They might run big dime and bring in an extra nickel. So if you don't know the difference between dime and big dime, or nickel and big nickel, is that dime is usually 4 corners, you know what I'm saying? But big dime is usually 3 corners, and that extra corner, that 4th corner, would be a safety. You know? And then big nickel is 3 corners, or nickel is 3 corners, but big nickel is 2 corners, and that extra slot corner being more of like your big safety, like the Kyle Hamiltons of the Baltimore Ravens, or, you know, the Jared Petries of, you know, the Houston Texans, or, you know, the dude that's with Seattle. Those guys are big nickels. So that's really the difference with that. But that's really, I just want to see who's gonna perform at that number 2 corner, bro. And right now, it looks like Spencer Burford's earning that other guard spot outside of JPJ. At the end of the day, to be honest with you, Raider Rich, we won't really know anything and what truly stands out until them pads come on, which them pads are coming on here in a couple of days. So once them pads come on, we'll know more. Shout out to Arnie. Question: will our rookie class this year play more snaps than last year's class, the same, or our second year and veterans get all the snaps? No, I think this rookie class is going to get way more playing time. I think Traydon Stokes is going to have a lot more playing. It's obviously going to be a starter. I think he's going to get significant playing time. I think Keyron Crawford, with our scheme, I think he's going to end up getting a lot of playing time. Who else we got? Mike Washington. You know, obviously Klint Kubiak loves to run the football. I think there's going to be a lot of playing time for him. Hezekiah Mass is already working his way into the ones, you know. So no, I definitely think this year we'll have a lot more snaps from the rookies than last year. What else we got in here, man? Wow, shout out to Frank Weber, bro. I don't think I gave you a shout out, bro. What up with you, gang? Did you just join the chat? I just seen you. He said, must be a fool. What up with you, man? Shout out to my boy. All right, so let's go over and let's just get into this press conference. Let me switch my screen over. You guys want to call into the show, man? Call into the show live right now. Get your voice heard across the Silver and Black Lounge airways. Call in live with Raider Benther. You got 3 minutes. You guys want to talk training camp, things you guys want to see, things like that, man. Things you're expecting, things you're excited for. Join in. I got another voicemail from Rafa. We will play the voicemails that are played after the stream, because Rafa called post-stream. I'll play that on the podcast on Friday. So let's get over to the Raiders press conference with, I think Max Crosby was up there, and Tyler Linderbaum. What's up, 2 cents? Thanks for coming by the stream, bro. I really do appreciate you, my friend. Damn, we hit 50 likes, chat. Much love, guys. I love you guys, man. I can't do this shit without y'all, boys. 33 viewers. We clipped 50 likes, man. All because of you guys, bro. Thank
The
you so much.
autumn
Appreciate
wind
it.
is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten.
You guys are, like I say, man, the heartbeat of my channel, bro. Appreciate you guys, man, for sure. All right, chat. You guys want to do some start bench cut? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys want to do a start bench cut segment real quick, or you guys want to do start bench cut and then the presser, or do you guys just want to jump straight into the presser? Let me know. I got some start bench cut shit I can play real quick. Okay. Want some start bench cut? Okay, sure. Let me make some graphics real quick. Got you guys right now. Start bench cut segment. Let's see, what else do I want to add in here? I think I have this graphic. Let me see if I have this graphic. Out of the chat, man. Appreciate you guys. My fucking demos. I am fucking stupid, dog. Fucking stupid one. Love y'all, boys. So I'm glad you guys are liking the start bench cut segment. Shout out to 805 Raider, bro. You feel me? Him and Severe and Chris were like the first ones I seen doing, at least in Raider content world. But you know, shout out to them, bro. Like I said, they do a great job with everything they do. Like I said, this was one of the I wouldn't say I just kind of got the idea from them. I thought it was a I thought it was a great idea, so I figured I'd integrate it into my show. And I always give credit where credit's due. So, you know, shout out to 805 and them for doing this content because like I said, I they were the first ones I seen. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't I don't watch like every content creator respectfully, because there's so many of us. But you know, I've been fucking with 805 and you know, especially Chris for many years. So they were the first ones I seen. All right, so let me see. I got to get one more. Okay. All right, so I'm going to create 2 graphics. Get the first graphic going now. Get the graphic on the screen. Is this the one I want to go with? All right, chat, let's go. This is a overall NFL start bench cut. This is not a Raiders start bench cut. The first one is going to be, actually, I'm going to have both of them just overall NFL, guys. We won't be doing no Raider one tonight. We'll save a Raider one for the podcast. So your first start bench cut, get it on the screen. Got Deion Sanders, Darrelle Revis, and Champ Bailey. Start bench cut, chat. Let me know how you feel in the chat. Where are we going with this right here? Deion, Darrelle, and Champ. Who you got? Fill in the chat. Shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. See how we feeling. Start Revis, bench Deion, and cut Champ. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not a huge Deion Sanders fan in terms of just overall corner. I think he was a great playmaker in his own right. But if I'm taking overall corners, I'm probably going with that, Alfredo. No, actually, I'm starting Revis. I'm benching Champ Bailey, and I'm cutting Deion. That's where I'm going, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Deion Sanders never wanted to tackle shit. I mean, he's a playmaker. He's an overall playmaker, dude. And he was great in his own right. But I think I'm cutting him, dog. Legend or not, I think I'm cutting him. I seen Champ Bailey clamp shit, and I seen Darrelle Revis clamp shit, dog. You feel me? But you guys also have to keep this into perspective too, guys. I didn't start watching football until like 2005. So I never even really got to see Deion Sanders play. So I'm just throwing that out there. That's a lot of the reasons why I'm cutting Deion. I didn't really get to see him play very much. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cut Deion. Because I mean he was a playmaker, bro, but there was, I don't know, I'm talking about pure, in my opinion, I'm thinking pure lockdowns. You feel me? Like shut down corner. And I think Darrelle Revis and Champ Bailey were more shut down than Deion. Deion was great in his own right, bro. He was great. You know what's crazy, bro, is if I'm not mistaken, there was a chance that the Raiders were supposed to get Deion Sanders and like the trade was blocked or something. I could be mistaken. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe the Raiders were supposed to get Deion one year. And something happened behind the scenes. So Sacktown Raider Mike said he's gonna go start Deion, bench Darrell, and cut Champ. So pretty much with on how it is on screen. Charm City's also gonna go with it on screen. Jason Marshall said he's starting Champ Bailey. Deion Sanders is on the bench and he's cutting Darrell Revis. That's interesting, bro. Darrell Revis was a monster, dog. He was like the only corner as a Raider fan growing up, bro. He was like the only corner I thought that could truly compete with the number one corner in the league opposite Nnamdi Asomugha. You know what I'm saying? When people used to be like, who was better, Nnamdi Asomugha and Darrell Revis, people used to say I was a homer, bro. But if you go back and look at it, dude, like teams were still throwing the ball at Darrell Revis, bro. But they were not throwing the ball at Nnamdi, bro. So that's the only difference. That's the difference with Champ Bailey, too, bro. Like, those dudes were still getting the ball thrown to him. Like, Revis had an island. Well, fucking Nnamdi Asomugha had a continent, bro. Because they wouldn't even throw at Nnamdi Asomugha. That's why he never got the opportunities, bro. Nnamdi Asomugha had, what, that 7 interception season or something like that? And they never threw it to him again, bro. He picked off, didn't he pick off, we picked off Ben Roethlisberger his rookie year, bro. And he picked him off like twice, bro. So, yeah, so I'm going start Darrell Revis, bench Champ Bailey, and I'm cutting Deion. So that's where I'm at right now with my take on it. So Frank Weber, he said he's going with Champ Bailey, the starter, Darrell Revis on bench, and Deion Sanders as the cut. Okay. He said, hell no, Benther. Deion shut down Michael Irving and Jerry Rice. I don't think he shut him down because I don't think there's no really shutting down Jerry Rice. I mean, every corner has his day. You feel me? Every player has his day. Shit, a clock is wrong twice a day. Or I believe that's a saying. I might be stupid. Even the clock is wrong or clock is right or some shit. However that saying goes, y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Get to me. Anyways, so every dog has his day, my friend. I doubt he shut them down, bro. Deion Sanders plays 3 positions. Exactly, bro. He played. That's why I'm saying the overall better athlete. If we're talking athlete, I think Deion Sanders by far takes the cake as the best athlete up here. But in terms of the number one corner, I feel like Darrell Revis was him. You know what I'm saying? I would have fucking put Nnamdi Asomugha on here, bro. You feel me? So all bias to the side. Let's just put bias to the side, chat, okay? And I know it's going to be hard because Nnamdi Asomugha is a fucking Raider, right? But even bias to the side, bro, if I put Nnamdi Asomugha over Deion Sanders, instead of Deion Sanders, I'm going Nnamdi Asomugha, Darrell Revis, and I'm cutting Champ Bailey. And that's even without my bias to the side. I seen Nnamdi Asomugha. I didn't get to see too much great football growing up as a Raider fan, bro, from 2005 on, watching the Raiders. But there was one player that I knew that was going to come every single Sunday, bro, and give it his all and absolutely dominate the man in front of him, and that was Nnamdi Asomugha, bro. I'd never seen anybody shut down. I seen him shut down Steve Smith in his prime in Oakland. I seen him shut down Andre Johnson in his prime in Oakland. I seen him shut down many receivers, dog. Like completely just take them out of the game, completely just make it to where the quarterback won't even look over there, dog. He has no fucking interest in throwing over there at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I got Seawood over Bailey and Revis. Yeah, for sure. No, I'm with you. And that's not even me being biased. Like obviously it's gonna sound a little bit biased because I'm a Raider fan. I would I would take Charles Woodson over Champ Bailey and Darrell Revis too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to watch a lot of Charles Woodson, bro. Charles Woodson was before my time. By the time I started watching the Raiders on Sundays, bro, Charles Woodson was long gone. He was already on the Packers. That's the reason why I proposed this question before, bro. And, you know, I'm not trying to fucking sound malicious or nothing. I just don't really know too much about the Raiders before 2005, except shit that I've just YouTubed and shit like that. But I always asked, why was Charles Woodson considered, you know, like a lot of people think he's like the GOAT. And he did more with like the Packers than he did the Raiders. I mean, I was just asking the question because I genuinely don't know. Like, I'm not fucking trying to talk shit about Charles Woodson or downplay the situation or nothing. I didn't get to see Charles Woodson play, bro. But like a lot of Raider fans are like hand over heels for him. And or head over heels. You know what I'm saying? So There it is, Alfredo. Broken clock is right twice. But yeah, type shit. So, like I said, it's no disrespect to him or nothing. I don't know, though. I don't. All right, so I don't really care too much for Andrew Janoko, respectfully. I don't really want to listen to a coach talk. I kind of wanted to hear the players talk. Let's switch over to the press conference. And then after this press conference, we are going to get out of here. We've been here, for 2 hours already? I'd say we're probably going to be here maybe for about another hour, give or take, man. Shout out to everybody who's come by the stream and held it down for the last 2.5 hours, man, and hanged out with your boy, Benta, in the Silver and Black Lounge. You're locked in the lounge with Raider Ben and the nation. One nation, one family, one lounge. Just remember that. And so appreciate y'all. Yeah, Seawood quit on the Raiders to go to the Packers is the only thing I hate about him. Yeah, I don't know, bro. You never seen Tim Brown. Yeah, I never got to see Tim Brown play neither, bro. But I feel like a lot of people put Seawood on a higher pinnacle than Tim Brown, and Tim Brown has like multiple Raider records, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like that dude's Mr. Raider. You know, like I said, it sound. I hate to make it sound like I'm being fucked up because I'm facetious. I'm not. I don't know if facetious is the right word. I think it is. I'm not trying to make him downplay him or talk shit. I'm just being honest. I don't know. Because I know Tim Brown has multiple Raider records. What does Charles Woodson have? He don't have no fucking Raider records. I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm just being honest. I don't know. Like, we're talking about Tim Brown, who's Mr. Raider, and we're talking about Charles Woodson, who a lot of people consider Mr. Raider for, I don't know, what, playing out his rookie contract? I don't know. Let me go grab some beers. I'll be right back, bro. Y'all let me know in the chat. I'm not trying to sound facetious. I have a lot of respect for Charles Woodson. I didn't get to see Charles Woodson until he came back as a safety. So, be right back. All right, so let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. I just want to see where you guys are at, okay? Let me ask you this. If you had to choose between either Tim Brown or Charles Woodson to be the face of like your brand, right? Who would you rather have? If you ask me, I would say Tim Brown. And I see Alfredo said got the forced fumbles franchise record, bro. Like, I mean, I think Tim Brown's got multiple records. Me personally, I'm going Tim Brown. And I didn't get to see either one of them play. But Tim Brown played his entire career as a Raider. You know what I'm saying? Has multiple records. Like I said, bro, I'm not trying to make this sound facetious. I know you guys probably aren't taking it that way. But I'm just being honest. I don't know. So, anyways, let's get into the Kirk Cousins.
Yes. All right, guys, we're good for questions for Kirk. Yeah, I can take any questions. Yeah, good to get out here today. Back with the guys, playing football.
Shout out to the 35. We're 3 likes away from 55 likes.
To work. Good first practice. You know, guys.
And let's hold all the questions and stuff for now. I mean, if you guys in the chat, you guys want to interact with the questions, I'm gonna hold the questions for now. I'm just gonna do the press conference. Appreciate you. Much love though, Arnie. Once I get done with the press conference, I got some more time. I'll take some more questions.
Had great energy, good spirit. We're ready to go. I was in the locker room at practice starts at 7:30. It was probably like 7:10, and like I'm the only guy in the locker room with like 2 other people, and I'm like, do I need to be somewhere? But it's just because everybody's so ready to go, ready to work, and that's the way you want it. So everybody's out in the field ready to go. So take any questions you have.
What did you feel like the retention level was? Klint mentioned that you don't want to throw away what you've done in OTAs, mandatory minicamp when you get here.
Yeah, I think it's still early. It's the first day, and I think the coaches, didn't try to overload us too much. So that retention level's got to continue in the days ahead. But good first start. Guys, handled snap counts and formations and motions and getting lined up and handling their assignment pretty well.
Klint pretty definitively named you the starter. Just kind of what does it mean to you to have that opportunity and have that confidence from the coaching staff?
Yeah, I think in this league it's kind of one day at a time. So you're only as good as your last throw, your last practice. So, you try to every day go out and earn that opportunity and never take anything for granted.
Kurt, what
Fuck. Thanks, Charm City. Damn it. I appreciate you, Charm. Anyways, bro, I don't think it's more with I'm glad how Kirk Cousins came out right there and he said, you're only as good as your last play, your last throw. You know what I mean? Because that's really what it's all about, bro. This is the National Football League, and you're only as good as your last performance. And, down the stretch last year for the Falcons, he kind of kept them alive a little bit and brought them back, and it looked like they were playing well underneath him. You know what I mean? But it's not the issue now with Kirk. Like, Kirk is healthy. We know he's healthy, but it's the longevity. We're talking about a torn Achilles at 37 years old. He had it when he was like 35, but he's coming off it. He's like 37 now. He had a bad shoulder last year. So it's, he's only as good as his last play. So I'm glad he brought that up.
Positively surprised you about this team? Maybe something coming in you thought differently, but positively.
I just really like the character of the guys in the locker room. I think it's high quality guys, high quality people. It would seem that our
one thing I've heard from like the Raiders players and coaches that have come in here from regime to regime, from regime to regime, I hear a lot of it's always good culture. It's always good culture. It's always good culture. At least I guess the Raiders got that going. I mean, I suppose, but I really don't know how to take that, bro. Because I remember we've been drafting culture guys forever, bro, and like that shit's not getting us wins. But hopefully these culture guys will start getting us wins. God damn it! At least there's a culture. So
our personnel staff has really emphasized the caliber of the person in the locker room.
I mean, we drafted Cleveland Farrell hella high because he was a culture guy. Damn it, and leadership.
That's the sense I get with the guys I'm with and just how on the details they are, how much football matters to them, the questions they ask. And that's been a real shot in the arm for me as an older player to kind of see a lot of young guys who are acting like veterans.
Klint also said that he wanted Aiden and Fernando to push you as the starter. How do you see that play? I mean, how do you interpret that to mean that they're pushing?
I think that's pro football. I think every day we go out there, we all try to work together, raise the standard every day for one another. I think every position group, we're all competing. I just think that's the world we've lived in, even going back to college, is they're going to put as many good players in a room as they can and see who can come out as the guy who's taking the spot to play. But we're all kind of then supporting one another and working together. So that's just the journey we've always been on, and it's pretty much the norm.
In a similar vein, Kurt.
See, so I know there was a lot of speculation and a lot of talks of, I mentioned it myself, that Kirk Cousins don't want to, try to teach somebody who's going to be taking his job, Fernando Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to do it with Michael Penix. And then I started to understand what people were saying. It kind of resonated a little bit with your boy Bent there. I had to process it a little bit. When Kirk Cousins was brought into Atlanta, there was no thought of drafting a quarterback. Kirk Cousins was brought in there to be the guy. The Atlanta Falcons, for whatever reason, got hot feet in the draft and traded up to take Michael Penix. Or there was a lot of speculation, if you guys remember, that the Raiders may have taken Michael Penix. If you looked at all the teams that had drafted after the Falcons have traded up, none of those teams were going to take a quarterback. I think there was some concern there with the Atlanta Falcons that the Raiders were going to take Michael Penix, and they were behind us. So the Atlanta Falcons traded up, and they took Michael Penix. They shit on Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins didn't see that coming. So I get that aspect. I understand that. But I'm also blessed because we dodged the Michael Penix bullet, and because, you know, the Falcons traded up to take Michael Penix because there was a run for quarterbacks and there was a lot of offensive linemen that were taken. The Raiders found a way to get Brock Bowers. You know, when the Raiders took Brock Bowers, the main reason why I was excited because I thought he was gone already, bro. I didn't even know he was on the board, because if you guys were watching my draft reaction when that Brock Bowers came out, I was like, dude, he's going to be gone by the top 10. And when we're by 13, bro, I was drunk as fuck, bro. I'm like, dude, Brock Bowers definitely got taken already, bro. And the Raiders got fucking Brock Bowers at fucking 13, bro. My heart almost skipped. Bro. I was like, huh? Huh? What the fuck they just said? Got Brock Bowers, good dude? Bitch. They're like, the Raiders drafted Brock Bowers, boy. That was about excited as I've probably ever been in a draft pick ever, dog. Ever. I don't think I've ever been so fucking excited, bro. And I remember, bro, everybody was like, what the fuck, man? Ben's going crazy. I'm like, bro, we just got fucking Brock Bowers. Fuck you mean, why am I going crazy? You feel me? Type of shit. I rest in peace to my brother Gord Peterson. He was like the first person in the chat that was like, bro, we didn't even need to draft a tight end. We got Michael Mayer. I was like, bro. Rest in peace to my brother Gord, dude. I love you, man. But yeah. So shout out to Brock Bowers, bro. That's one thing Telesco did, right? At least Telesco drafted Brock Bowers.
He said you guys in that room, you're not competing against each other. You're competing with each other.
Yeah, it's with, yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, I think just what I just said, you're just you know, kind of always trying to ask good questions, help one another, challenge one another, and
see, the thing with JJ McCarthy is that a lot of people, bro, knew JJ McCarthy was a system quarterback under Harbaugh at Michigan. He was a handoff champion, bro. They ran the ball a shit ton. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people kind of seen that JJ McCarthy wasn't going to be good. I was one of them guys like, bro, I don't fucking want JJ McCarthy. What up, Jess? Shout out to my brother Jess, Chewy Raider coverage. But that's what happens, bro, when you panic for a quarterback. You know, especially a quarterback that's not very good. You know what I mean? And JJ McCarthy wasn't that good. We all knew he was a system guy. People can kind of try to paint that same logic towards Mendoza, but JJ McCarthy didn't win a Heisman. You feel me? He didn't go undefeated in college football. You know what I'm saying? He didn't win a national title. No, he did win a national title. The Michigan definitely won one, but he didn't have the accolades that, you feel me, Mendoza had. You know what I mean? And so it is what it is. And Michigan's been a perennial powerhouse team for a long time. And fucking Fernando Mendoza did it at fucking Indiana. So let that fucking sink in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, rest in peace to our brother Gord, man. May our brother Gord rest. Sell them silver and black seas forever, man, as well as Robert Pena, man. We miss you guys, surely, man. And shout out to our other fellow content creator spotlight, man. We love you guys. Y'all here for you guys. Yeah, my peoples. Y'all here for one thing. Like I said, bro. The main reason why I love the Raiders, bro, is because like none of us have any ties to one another except that we're all Raider fans, bro. You know, the Raiders brought us together. You know, that's the difference maker. That's one of the main reasons why I love the Raiders. A lot of people I've met and I'm like extremely genuine with and have real deal personal relationships with are because of a fucking football. Like that shit's crazy. Everything's meant to happen for a reason.
Raise the standard, and have fun competing.
Yeah, Robert Pena passed away. Tough, bro. Lost Pena. What was it, last year? Year before?
Competition is fun, and so have fun doing that together. And I think that's what it'll always be.
How do you hope to grow this season?
Well, I want to grow always as a person in my leadership, in my resolve. You know, this league, this season, you know, you're going to get punched in the mouth at some point, and so being able to, you know, get back up, you know, really be able to stay positive, really bring great energy every day.
I'll make. Dude, 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 dude. That up, put up in the corner. People can actually see the streamer. Not that anybody wants to see my ugly ass bug, but I'm sure when people come here, they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is streaming?" Dude, be the news, goddammit. We're Raider News. You son of a bitch. Tell me there ain't a better. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. That sounds unhumble as fuck. Tell me there ain't a more funnier motherfucker on here besides maybe me and Loon. I fuck with Loon, bro. I haven't really been to his channel. I'm not gonna get into the reasons why I haven't been over there. I'll talk to him behind the scenes about that. But shout out to Loon, bro. I mean, definitely one of the most fun, one of the more funnier motherfuckers on here, dog. Me and Loon be on here acting fool, dog. But anyways, you don't know too many motherfuckers as entertaining as me and Loon in terms of being funny good to be. All right, let's go.
You know, and not ride a roller coaster, but just kind of be the same guy every day, no matter what happens around you. I think that's something you can always get better at, and you know that any football season is going to really test that in you.
Have you always been that guy to bring that much energy, or did that develop
He
later
said,
in
"Test
your
that
career?
in you."
When did that happen?
Yeah, y'all better say pause on Kirk Cousins getting it. Y'all be saying pause on me. Y'all better say pause on him. He said they're gonna test that in you. Good damn it. That shit. Type shit.
I think I've always kind of been pretty spirited and competitive at practice, and kind of have like a little inner fire. You know, sometimes I can be, you know, relatively calm, but if you rattle the cage, then maybe I'll, you know, you'll see a little different guy. So,
you like that?
Sometimes it's good then to get my cage rattled because it brings out the best in me.
What can you learn about the offensive line before you go to pads?
Before we go to pads, well, I think we're still getting good work with hand placement, and you know, guys are having to ID things and you know, target it properly. You also
I usually don't ever
you know,
get to catch the press
counts, you have
conferences
urgency
live. I
in and out
usually
of
have
the
to
huddle,
catch
you
them
got
when I do my
conditioning.
show.
And you still have,
I haven't even heard Kirk Cousins talk yet, so I'm catching it with you guys live. I haven't watched the shit, by the way. You know, I'm just doing it. I usually don't watch press conferences. You know, obviously, it's training camp. A lot of things to talk about. We got press conferences to cover, so we covered
a pocket you got to work through. And
Aaron Brooks, bro. I remember we got, bro, that was like my first year. Wasn't that the year we had Randy Moss? Bro, we had got Aaron Brooks from the New Orleans Saints. And who was that running back we had from the Jets? Lamont Jordan. Bro, we had like Lamont Jordan, Aaron Brooks, goddammit, son of a bitch. Randy Moss. We had Art Shell. I believe that was the year, bro. That was like the first fucking year I was watching Raider football, bro. We had fucking, what was it? Who was it? Yeah, Andrew Walter and Aaron Brooks, bro, throwing the ball to Randy Moss. That was the year. That was the year, bro. This was the year, bro, that I like started watching football, bro. Like really, really locked in, dog. That year was crazy, bro.
The rush may not be as realistic without pads in both directions, but you know, it still gives you something to work off of.
That's like a time capsule right there. Type shit.
This season for yourself?
Well, I think for me, the new is really the external in the sense of new teammates, you know, a somewhat new system. You know, I'm getting moved into a house. Like, there's just a lot of new as far as learning your way around this facility, this culture, how things.
I'm gonna redo it at the end of the stream right here before I end. I'm gonna redo everybody's name
over
again.
time, learn what works for you. You're always trying to fine tune your game.
All right, guys.
You know,
so even, bro, my girl just came in here. She was like, "Bro, your whiteboard fell and it erased people's name off of it." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, sucks." They brushed up against something. So guess what? Guess what, chat? I'm gonna do the entire whiteboard over, and we're gonna do it at the end of the stream. So, I gotta empty a piss jug because that bitch probably gonna overflow here in a second. It's kind of full. It's gonna pop. But at the end of the show, when I'm done with this, we're gonna redo that whiteboard. So, I am going to go empty out this jug. Give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. We back. Can you make Jeff's name bigger this time? Bro. We're gonna have to rewrite the whole membership board, dude. Because when I set it down to promote it for the show, I think it brushed up against. I have like my trash bag right here. I think it brushed up against the trash. All right, let's continue with the press conference.
Make better decisions with the football, manage the game better, but at the same time, you don't want to reinvent the wheel too much either.
2 likes away from 55 likes, Chad. Hit the like button.
Returners, rookies. How have the personalities meshed together so far?
Yeah.
How is that, growth and chemistry developed on the field yet?
It's still so early, but I feel great about our locker room. Winning and always helps that, but
that's a true statement, Arnie. That's a true. If I'm not mistaken, he is the highest paid quarterback to ever play NFL. Is Kirk Cousins, bro. You know what's crazy, Arnie, is all of Kirk Cousins' contracts, like the majority of them bitches, was fully guaranteed. You guys remember Sam Bradford? Wasn't Sam Bradford at one point the highest paid quarterback in the league that had never done shit? Y'all remember Sam Bradford? Sam Bradford, bro, was drafted, I believe, by the Rams, dog. And he bounced from team to team on fully guaranteed full rides, bro. And never did shit. But yeah, I believe Kirk Cousins surpassed him. But at least Kirk Cousins did something.
Really like our group, like the guys, their work ethic, their attitude, their preparation. And I think as a veteran, you just enjoy that opportunity to maybe try to help as you can. I don't want to act like I'm supposed to have all the answers, but to just be able to be a help, encouragement, support, give feedback whenever I can see something that I like or don't like, to say, hey, here's what I think, and help guys if it helps raise their game too.
It seems like it's truly iron sharpening iron for the QB room, right? How much does it mean to you to really?
Hey, shout out to the chat, bro. Let's put the video on pause. 55. 55 is the number of likes, man. Appreciate that. Let's go, man. We're about to get 60 of them likes, man. You know what I'm saying? Hype up the video, bro. Like I said, it's the best way to help the lounge grow. One nation, one lounge, one family, one community. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, hit the like button, subscribe. Get your chance to win some jerseys. Join the membership program. Feel me? Nothing but genuine Raider fans over here. No bullshit, no drama. Keeping it nothing but Raider ball. Consistent daily Raider content, man. Locking with your boy Ben.
Yeah, I think it's just a great daily conversation, in the meeting room, certainly on the practice field, but even in the downtimes in the cafeteria, the conversation can drift from football to other things, and we can all learn from each other. So I enjoy being in here with the guys. When I'm at home in the summer, I get a lot of time with my family.
Fuck it. Let's figure out. Let's see. We're gonna Google it right now. Who's the highest paid? Who's the highest? The screen's chopped, so you guys aren't gonna see everything. Highest paid quarterback of all time. Matthew Stafford. So Alfredo had it right. He said it right here. Was it Alfredo? Oh yeah, Alfredo here. I think Stafford. Yeah, so Stafford number 1, Aaron Rodgers number 2, Kirk Cousins number 3, in terms of the highest paid quarterbacks to ever touch the big national.
Which is nice too, but
that's
it's also
Alfredo
fun to
knowing
hang
his
out
shit,
with a
man.
bunch of, young 25-year-olds.
Kirk Cousins top 3, bro. Top 3
energy, and they make me laugh. I was laughing almost till I cried yesterday at lunch. The guys are so funny. So didn't have that the last 6.
Bro, Charm City. When people ask me, when the name, actually, no, I won't say when they ask me. When I think of the name Jay Cutler, Chat Nation, Charm, you know what game that I think of when I think of fucking Charms, motherfucking Jay Cutler? Goddamn Eddie Royal fucking frying D'Angelo Hall, bum ass dog. Motherfucking, they had D'Angelo Hall out there barbecue chicken, goddammit, you son of a bitch. You remember, bro, we started the season week 1 against the Atlanta Falcons, against the Denver Broncos, bro. And it was Eddie Royal. And Eddie Royal was out there frying his dumbass every single play. play, catch, touchdown, catch, touchdown. That boy was out there frying. Every single time I think of Jay Cutler, bro, I just think about how he fucking put belts of ass on D'Angelo Hall, boy. He was out there frying his dumb ass the entire game. Boy, I was sick to my goddamn stomach, bro. We had all that motherfucking hype for D'Angelo Hall. He was this all-pro corner that we were getting ready to team up for Nnamdi Asomugha, and we put him in the wrong fucking scheme. Bro, what the Raiders did to D'Angelo Hall is what the Philadelphia Eagles did to Nnamdi Asomugha, bro. D'Angelo Hall ain't no fucking press man-to-man corner. He didn't play press man-to-man in Atlanta. He was a zone corner. Nnamdi Asomugha didn't play no fucking zone. He went to Philadelphia and they made him play zone. So it was just bad. It was bad, bro. They just put him in bad schemes. Not D'Angelo Hall is an all-time great, bro. But they was out there trying to make that little ass motherfucker play man-to-man. Eddie Royal took his lunch money the entire game, bro. I'll never forget that shit, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. He got torched more than Sean's, bro. Sean Smith was another dude, bro. I remember, what was it, like the first game of the season, he gave up like a long-ass touchdown bomb to Houston? That shit was crazy, bro.
6 weeks in the summer break, so it's good to get back.
Was it Houston or was somebody else, bro? He got smoked. No, I think it was New England. He got fucking smoked, bro. Somebody took his fucking lunch money right down the sideline, dog.
But you have a couple of young guys in Jack Besh and Dante Thornton, second-year guys and first-year guys. What have you seen from those two in particular so far?
I really like them.
All right, guys, let me ask you guys this question. He brought up Jack Besh. What's your expectations for Jack Besh? Do you guys think Jack Besh lives up to his second-round draft stock or no? You guys know my thoughts on Jack Besh. I think Jack Besh, respectfully, sucks. I don't think he's very good. You know, I had somebody tell me on Instagram earlier, well, he had a bad offensive coordinator and a bad team, bro. That doesn't, you can have a bad coordinator and a bad team, but still be able to create separation and know how to run a route, bro. This dude couldn't even create separation against Caillou Blue Kelly. I mean, I'm just talking about what I was hearing out of camp. We were all hearing out of camp, dudes. They were like, Jack Besh is having a hard time creating separation out of camp. That was the overall narrative of Jack Besh last season. If you guys remember correctly. And then, you know, the reason why Dante Thornton was out there, bro, he was a late round pick. You want to know why Dante Thornton was out there? Because his athletic ability alone was able to create him separation. Jack Besh has no, respectfully, he's like, Jack Besh is like a tall ass Hunter Renfrow. But I don't know if he can run option routes. If that means anything. And pretty much what I'm trying to say by that is he probably ain't going to be in the league much longer. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, dog. But dude, he played tight end in college for LSU, bro. And we drafted him as a wide receiver in the second round. And that's no diss to him. I'm not trying to throw shade at him. I'm not being facetious towards Jack Besh. But that was a terrible pick. I don't know what the hell John Spytek was thinking there. And that's one of my biggest issues with John Spytek is I don't know what to expect out of his draft. Because if you go and look at some of Spytek's draft, let's go back and look last year, guys. So Ashton Genty was solid, right? Who the fuck we taking in the fucking second round? Bro, my memory's bad, bro. Sorry. But that, if I remember correctly, bro, that entire draft class, bro, didn't even fucking play last year. Oh yeah, Jack Besh was second round pick. So Ashton Genty played, Jack Besh didn't, Charles Grant didn't, Carlos Rogers didn't, fucking Darian Porter barely even got on the football field. Dante Thornton played a little bit. And then I'm slipping on the rest of the names, bro. But then this year, you know, hopefully some of these guys compete, bro, because none of those dudes even play. Shout out to my boy Abel Gomez. What up with you, brother? Shout out to my man.
You know, Tay was working through a hammy a little bit in the spring, but now he's good to go. So I'm very excited to, you know, see all he can do now. Really like Jack's game. I think he's got really strong hands. He's a great teammate. One of the, when I talk about kind of the locker room at large, Jack.
I mean, having great hands is cool, dude. You can have great hands, but if you can't get open, it don't matter, bro.
Would be one of the guys I would say is that. You know, he's just a great person, hard worker, wants to do it right. I see a lot of ability there, and you know, training camp is about building that rapport to where you can really trust it on game day.
Was there a vet when you were young in your career that left a strong impression on you?
When I was drafted, Rex Grossman was a 10th year quarterback who started a Super Bowl, and
you guys remember Rex Grossman, bro, when he played against the fucking Indianapolis Colts in the Super Bowl? Fucking Devin Hester took the opening kickoff to the crib, bro. That was like, I was a youngin', boy. I was a baby.
I
Like,
just felt
not
like
baby, literally, bro. I don't even think I was a teenager yet, bro. What year was it? I don't remember. I was probably like in my early teens, bro.
I needed to ask him everything I possibly could, maybe to the point of being annoying.
The first Super Bowl I ever seen, bro, before I was even a Raider fan, I remember, bro, because I remember my parents took me back to Mississippi. You feel me? My grandma lived in Mississippi. And I remember we was in Mississippi, and I remember I seen the Oilers. Was the Oilers? It was that Rams joint. The Rams where they extended the joint, where he or the dude. No, not that he had the dude got tackled short. That one. That's the one. That was like the first Super Bowl I'd ever. That was before I was even a football fan. I remember my grandma was playing it.
And he and I built a good rapport over my 2 years there in Washington with him, and I felt like having someone like that made a big.
Oh yeah, Tommy Millette. Yeah, it was the Titans. Yeah, that's why Oilers Titans, because the Oilers were the Titans were the Oilers. Yeah, that one, bro. That was the first Super Bowl I ever seen, bro. That was at my grandma's house, Mississippi. That was like, what was that, like 2000, something like that. I think it was like 2000. It was 2000, 2001, something like that. Because I remember I went back to Mississippi. Hey, I'm not gonna say nothing. I might have to do like some little backstories on my life on some membership shit, because I was gonna say something, bro. Like, bro, I know my family, bro, but I don't. Like, I have a family. Like, I was an only child. Like, my parents took me to the South to meet my family. Then my parents pretty much said, I ain't fucking going. Came back to California. Family pretty much going. But I'll save that for another shit, bro. But yeah, bro. That shit's nuts.
Difference for me in my career. Both coaches as well, you know, having LaFleur and Shanahan.
If y'all don't know, bro, I was born in Georgia. I'm from Georgia, bro. I was raised in California. My parents brought me from the South, brought me here. My family pretty much said if they take me, they're pretty much going to disown me or disown our family. So that's why I don't have nobody. But my parents pretty much like, oh, I'm out.
Sean McVay, those guys in the room as well made a big difference for me. But certainly when you have a guy
like
who's
2000
started a Super Bowl, you know, has played in big games, won big games, to be able to pick Rex's brain was a big help for me over those 2 years.
Hey, Chris, when you think about this situation right now for you,
yeah, McNair.
How does it feel when compared to the last situation where you went to a new team and there are young quarterbacks, or another young quarterback on the roster?
Yeah, it's really the same approach. It's just trying to be a working force together in the quarterback room, supporting one another, learning from one another. And I think, you know, iron sharpens iron was a phrase that was used. I think it's that way then, it's that way now, and it really always should be.
We saw Max Crosby taking reps across from you guys, obviously. What have you noticed about his intensity? I know it's early, but he seemed really excited to be on the field.
Oh, yeah. He loves football. He loves to work, loves being here at the facility, and that's what you want from your best players. And, you know, he's going to make our football team better, and it was great to see him out there today.
How big is it to have a guy like Linderbaum? Like, how important is it to have a
It's definitely good to have Max, bro. I think that's probably the biggest story coming out of camp is that we have Max and we have Nakobe Dean, who were the two injury question marks. Glad to have those guys back.
Yeah, he's got to, you know, be the leader of that room, that group, and he will be. I think he's a great person and player. Another person when I talk about our locker room that I really like, it's Tyler Linderbaum and the way he goes about his business. So a lot of trust there for me with him, you know, snapping the ball and all that he has to handle.
First Super Bowl was the undefeated
Dolphins. It's a lot of pressure
Dolphins.
Off of a quarterback when you feel like your center is going to handle a lot of the IDs, he's going to communicate well to you and to everybody else, is going to, you know, kind of set the tempo as they go in and out of the huddle.
95
and,
Niners,
get things
Chargers.
identified and targeted. So
another reason why I hate the goddamn fucking Chargers, bro. They lost the fucking.
Feel really good about Tyler.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, bro. Tony Romo got
in
popped.
minicamp, a comfortability with coming back and playing for Klint and Andrew. Just now being here for a couple of months, how do you feel that relationship has evolved, and how have you seen them evolve as coaches?
2 likes away from 60
you know, in
likes.
a lot of ways, they're the same people, and you know, in all the good ways. I think they are better coaches in the sense that they've learned so much over the last few years, and that was encouraging to just see how much good football they have that they're doing that maybe we weren't doing 4 years ago or 5 years ago. So that's the way it works in this league. Is you just keep getting better, you keep learning new things, you keep evolving, adapting. But you know, I came here because of who Klint and Andrew and Rick Dennison are as people, and that hasn't changed. And so that's a big encouragement for me to know that I'm with coaches that I really feel good about, and that's a big part of having success in this league.
Hey, Kirk, can you?
And that's one of the main reasons why I think, he's obviously penciled into the starter role, with maybe the last year or so injury ridden, last year and a half being injury ridden. What up, Willie Wayne? Is because obviously there's a connection there with, Kubiak and, Janoko and those guys, bruh. So that, this is a league where you play your best when you're comfortable, but comfortable in a competitive mindset, not in a comfortable mindset, not in a comfortable environment to where we're smoking cigars after beating backup quarterbacks. That's a little bit too uncomfortable. But, I think the Raiders are in a situation now where they have great leadership, and, I think they have a great leader with Kubiak, and the only time will tell, bro. You know what I'm saying? So mine's was the Packers versus the Patriots in '97. Okay, Shelly. Arnie said our only dogs on this team are Bowers, Genty, Max Crosby, Quay Walker, AJ Cole. You agree or someone else? I have to see what Quay Walker brings to the table. I think he's a good player. But no, I agree with you. I definitely think Bowers, Genty, Max Crosby, and AJ Cole are probably definitely our best players on our team. So no, I agree with you on that.
Can you shed some light on?
Yeah, I would add
Max
Linderbaum too, but
Crosby?
we have to
And
see
what have
how
you
these
seen
guys play, him
learned
and
about?
Quay. That's the reason why I'm just gonna go right now with the guys that I believe are proven, which are Bowers, Genty, Max, and AJ Cole. But no, Walker and Linderbaum for sure should be dogs for sure.
Yeah.
How he's wired.
I'll be live. I'll
Yeah.
be live doing play-by-play for the first preseason game, D-Mo. So
Yeah,
hopefully we'll
Max.
see you there.
You know,
bro.
he comes here early, likes to get here early. I didn't know that, so to see kind of his work habits and how
He said Max gets here early. I didn't know that. That's crazy, bro.
hard he works, it's not by accident that he's a all-pro level player. He is a great.
Bro, it would be great to see Max Crosby compete for a first team All Pro. I mean, it's going to be tough with Myles Garrett and the kid from Houston, but I think Max Crosby, if he comes in with the mindset that I think he's going to come into with this year, I think Max Crosby might have his shot at his first shot at all team or first team All Pro, but he's going to have to stay healthy. I think that's really the biggest key with him is he's got to stay healthy. If he stays healthy, I think everything else will work itself out.
Guy in the locker room. You just feel like he relates well to everybody. He's not aloof. He's hardworking. He's wants to be here, wants to be engaged, brings positive attitude every day. So you just start to see name after name, and when it's some of your better players like a Max or a Tyler, you say, hey, we can work with this. This is good. So feel great about Max, and I'm just a little bit nervous that he's got to respect the red jersey this next few weeks. So we'll try to make sure that happens. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Yeah.
I tried.
When did you learn about this line back to off-season prices to including today?
Tyler Linderbaum.
When did you learn about this line, your new teammates, about the potential, that sort of thing?
Sorry, one more time.
When did you learn about this offensive line?
Fool can't even hear.
Yeah, it's a great group, hardworking group. Guys that come in the building each and every day and want to improve, and that's all you can ask for out of an offensive unit. And there's not many more reps until we're going to be playing our first preseason game. So, the more we can gel during that OTA period of time, and then now camp is really critical and important. And each rep that we get is going to be really valuable.
Tyler, your athleticism speaks for itself, but you also are a power player. Is it hard for you, because when the tape comes on,
You know what's
clearly
crazy,
like to
Charmstead, is we always think the off seasons go by quick when it's this part of the year, but fucking a couple months ago we were saying this shit was dragging.
physical, playing in shorts.
Yeah, I mean it's we're in the NFL. You got to learn how to practice, take care of your teammates, but also finding ways to get better. That's the value in mental reps. Individual periods are much more important, and there's always a time and place once the pads come on that you really can show your physicality. But right now it's more mental, getting back into the swing of things.
Tyler Kubiak talks a lot about different players on the line being versatile, how important that is. Why is that important?
Yeah, you can help out a team a lot. The more you can do, the more you can show your athleticism and ability to play different spots, different roles is critical. And as we get closer to come season time, that stuff will kind of figure itself out. But
That's a great comment. here, SoCal Sal, is that, you know, the Raiders traditionally have brought in these old ass free agents that were like trying to get their last contract before they retired. I like this year, you know, Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker. They're very young players that have a future in this league, and still a lot of prime years left, as well as Tyler Linderbaum, bro. So I said this before, guys. Every chance the Raiders get to attack free agency, we have to go in with the mindset that we need to draft. I mean, we need to pick up not just quality players, but players that are still young and have a prime in front of them, because how bad we are at drafting. Because we're so bad at drafting, we have no players that are coming up in the ranks right now that are going to be any good. So we have to make sure when we spend money on free agents, we're getting younger kids that have a chance to build on our future, because how bad we are at drafting. But at the end of the day, bro, if we can just get back to drafting well again, we'll be a good team again, bro. You know, so obviously we have to see how these next drafts pan out. So.
You know, right now as a unit, you know, showing your ability to do multiple things and play multiple positions is valuable.
What does it mean to you to be tasked with the leader of that offensive line group, and how do you guys all come together?
I think we got a lot of leaders in the offense line room. You know, obviously Colton, you know, has been here for a long time and has played at a high level. You know, I think as a role as a center, it's your job to, you know, get everyone in the right spots, communicate as best as you can, and then, you know, get everyone to play at a high level, which is, I think, very critical and important. And the more we can do that, you know, the more successful we're going to be as a team.
Andrew said that.
Let's see. So Jason Marshall said we ranked 6th overall for the 25 and younger roster. Last year we were 11th. Yeah, so we're getting younger and younger, bro. Yeah. Sackdown said, when are they going to let get intelligent people in the room ask questions? Yeah, bro. It's always respectfully, you know, I don't think a lot of the right questions are asked all the time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to the chat, bro. We got 65 likes. Get to 70 of them, like, let's say the 70 of them joints, bro. Much love, chat. Appreciate y'all. Continue with.
He's seen Fernando grow a lot in commanding the offense since you guys departed in OTAs. Just how
remember, at the end of the stream, I gotta add everybody's name back to the board.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's as a
all the members, bro.
In,
your name's gonna be re-added to the board at the end of the stream.
So. I mean, it's a lot's being thrown at you, and it's what you can do with that information, how you're processing it. And then once we get that 5-week period off, it's what are you doing to, you know, when we hit the ground running come fall camp, you know, how much work have you put into, you know, being prepared.
I can tell Tyler Linderbaum's not a great.
All these rookies have done a really good job of, you know, carrying over from OTAs down to fall camp, to where we don't really have to go back to day one installs. You know, we can hit the ground running and add more on our plate, which is critical for your rookies. And I think, you know, we got a lot of rookies on the team, so a lot of guys are going to help us win football games.
Tyler, what does communication look like for you?
Yeah, I mean, first it starts with, you know, getting the play call, hearing it from the quarterback, and then, you know, once we get up to the line of scrimmage, you know, being on the same page, you know, whether it's run or pass, communicating, you know, what the line's supposed to do. And, you know, after that, it's go out there and play football.
You are impressions of Ashton Jeanty?
Yeah, Ashton's a fun guy to be around. Extremely hard worker. Another guy that just wants to be great. You know, really excited to be able to play with him.
It's gonna be exciting to see Ashton Jeanty behind
Linderbaum. As an offensive line unit, you know, the run game, you know, starts with us if we can block the guys up front, and then, you know, having a special back there, you know, to have the big breakaway runs is going to be really valuable and important.
You're used to in Baltimore having the later practices. What do you think of having it at 7:30 in the morning?
You know, I don't mind it. I think it's going to be a lot better than if we were practicing out here at 1 o'clock. We'd probably have a lot of guys dropping out. But, you know, coming from East Coast, and then obviously I train out in Iowa, so I'm 2 hours, you know, of extra sleep, so hasn't been too bad. But, you know, you got to get used to waking up early, getting a routine down, eating breakfast. That boy's a monster,
bro.
It's been good. Guys handled it well today.
It was cool, bro. Like, Linderbaum, bro, he's literally, like...
Get everyone in the right spots, communicate as best as you can, and then...
Okay, that was weird. Anyways, what I was saying is the Raiders literally got not just the second best center, but like 1A, 1B with Creed Humphrey, bro. Like when you think of Tyler Linderbaum and you look at Creed Humphrey, bro, like there's not much that really separates these two players, bro, and they're the best at their position. The Raiders literally got the best center, which is probably the most important part of your offense for communication. to take a ton of the fucking a ton of the pressure off a young quarterback. Bro, we got him in his prime, dude. He's a fucking kid still, bro. Like, got many years of Linderbaum, you know, and the only thing is they set his contract up to where we're gonna have to pay him a lot of money here in a couple of years if he plays well. So.
And lesson you gained from Rick Dennis and from your time involved.
Oh, I think, I've been fortunate to be around a lot of great O-line coaches.
2 likes from 70 likes,
I
chat.
think Coach Rico is another great one. Just the way he carries himself, teaches.
Nice to see you, Ruben. Hopefully you're doing well,
big teacher of
my
the game,
friend.
and he's been around the game for a long time. So anything that you can take from him is
We've been here
is
for what,
valuable.
3
And,
hours, chat?
at the end of the day, he
Hey, you
lets us
guys
go
been
out.
holding it down, bro. Shout out to you guys, bro. 3 hours. Y'all been chilling with Benther, man. Locked in. If you've been here since the beginning of the stream, type a 1 in the chat. If you've been here since the stream started, type a 1 in the chat. Let me see what time it is. See how many of y'all been in here since the
There
beginning of
and
this
play
chat.
our style of football,
And remember, at the end of this stream, I got to redo the members board. So we're going to redo the members board after this.
which I appreciate.
You describe Kirk as a vet and a leader
My man.
so far.
He's
Locked
great.
in. Alfredo. Arm City.
He's a great leader, role model that you want in there at the quarterback position. A guy that's played a lot of football, and just grateful to be able to spend time with him and learn more.
Yeah, Frank Weber. Hey, shout out to you guys, bro. We hit almost 100 likes on the stream the other night, Frank Weber. I think we were at like 90 something likes, and that stream is my most watched stream in a while. Shout out to all you guys for hyping it up, bro. It's also one of the most hyped live streams on YouTube right now. That last John Gruden one we did, man. So shout out to you guys, bro. I can't do it without you guys, bro. Much love. Raider Mike, Alfredo, Charm City, all been here. Locked in. Jason Marshall says he's about to tap out. I appreciate you, Jason Marshall. I only got like maybe a half hour somewhere.
Being around him.
It depends, bro. I still gotta redo the board. I can't rush quality content, bro. Like when I fire up these streams, I go in with the mindset that I don't know when it's gonna end. So we chill, bro. We have a good time. It's pure, genuine content. So appreciate you nonetheless, Jason, for coming through, bro, and your continued support of the
Yeah,
Lions.
wow. I think there's a lot of situations that we went over, during the OTAs that he can,
I just like to hang out, bro. When I do these live streams, I hang out with you guys, bro. So
2018,
I won't cut it short. I gotta cover everything I gotta cover.
Week 12, we were here,
and then I'll get up out of here. He said breaking news: all offensive linemen. Yeah, we went over that. We went over that earlier, Arnie. We went over the video where Kirk Cousins had to tap out pretty much.
There's not a lot of guys that can do that and pull from all those games and experiences, and he's learned from them to help him now help this team be successful.
Final question. I know it's all said. Then he referred to you. But you're new to this offense.
All love. I appreciate you, Jason Marshall. I can't do this shit without you, dogs. So come by the stream and show some love.
No, yeah, feel really
Whenever
confident.
you see me on, bro, I appreciate it. Come through, hit the like button like you always do.
I got to instill confidence in the guys playing next to me, and like I said, there's no questions on what we're supposed to be doing. It's just go out there and play as hard as you can. Once that ball snapped.
All right, cool. Thanks, All
right, here's Max. Then we're out of here after I redo the board.
He doesn't have too long, guys, so go.
He doesn't have too long.
Max, there was a few times today where you got to the quarterback, obviously no pad, you can't sack him, but certainly doesn't look like there's any limitations on you.
Yeah, there's a couple plays I want to back. I felt just more mentally, I haven't gone full speed since last year, 2025 in December. So there's a couple plays I felt like I hesitated slightly, but physically, I feel like I had no thought in my mind. I was flying around and moving, and it's all the work, that's been put in. And there's so many people I could thank for that, but just taking it one day at a time, and it was fun to just be back out there with the guys.
Considering all you've been through, how much more excited were you to show up today?
That boy loves showing off his tattoos, Alfredo. He loves showing off some tattoos. They're nice, bro. He's got some extremely nice tattoos. There's a lot of money in that.
It's fun,
I don't blame him for wanting to show it off. What's crazy, bro, is I don't know if anybody even knew Max Crosby was going to be this guy, bro. Y'all remember when we drafted Max Crosby out of college, bro? Y'all remember this kid, bro? Bro, I remember, because if you guys remember Max Crosby, bro, as a rookie, bro, he made it onto the field in preseason on Hard Knocks. You guys remember Hard Knocks? You feel me? And he broke his hand in the preseason. He cried and taped his shit up and made it back on the field. I don't want to watch this fucking combine. Anyways, you see, this is Max Crosby, bro. Look. Trying to find. No, I'm not drinking no IPAs. Look, this was Max, bro. This was Max right here, chat. Like young Max. Like he ain't got a fucking tattoo on his body. I keep hitting the button. Look, bro. That's Max Crosby right here. Look. That's Max, bro. When we drafted him coming out of college. Look at bro. He I don't think anybody knew Max was gonna be the Max he is today. I ain't funny, bro. I was like, bro, Max Crosby from the hood. Crosby Jets. That boy out here really trying to trap that shit. I'm going at this. Let me go ahead and reset my screen. Sorry. I don't think anybody knew Max Crosby this. Maybe you know when he got on the fucking Hard Knock show and got a chance to be a fucking on the big screen on TV. I don't know. He said Perk Max.
Long off season, but you know it's a blessing in disguise. You know, there's a lot of things that I learned and grew from, and that's the beautiful thing about life. You know, you have an opportunity every day to either feel bad for yourself and make excuses and be a victim, or you can stand up and rise and build and grow from those type of experiences. So
one like away from 70 likes, chat.
Built who I am, and I try to inspire the people around me. You know, it's not about how how hard it is, and not how you could look at all the negativity and stuff that comes from it, or you just look at the positives and the things you can grow from, and that's really where
I'm with you, Arnie. I hope so.
It was just awesome to be out there. I had so much fun.
Kirk just kind of joked about how he hopes that you take it easy on the guys in the red jersey. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I just I can't tell you how many people have come up to me already and just been like, all right, so
thanks, Sharps. We hit 70 of them joints. I know it's still showing 69 on my.
That's it comes.
But
with
still,
it.
69 good enough. You still get the DJ.
I know that, and I know I push the line, and sometimes I go over the line. But ultimately, it's because I want to be the greatest at what I do, and I want to push my teammates to be the greatest version of themselves. So, when you get out there and bullets are flying, like. I'm not thinking.
What up, Wild Turkey? Shout out to my man Wild Turkey. Said, "What's up, Raider Ben? Saludos. I'm just chilling. Been a hot week at work for me. Nice to see you, Wild Turkey. Always great to see you in the chat. Glad to see you're still around, bro. And pushing, doing it, moving. You feel me? It's been hot out here too, bro. We've been pushing 100-degree plus. Over here in the Valley of California, bro. So much love to you, Wild Turkey Dog. Always a pleasure. Glad to see you around,
the player. You know what I mean? It's just not in my nature. So. That's something I've been dealing with my whole career. It's not easy. But Klint grabbed me the first day, and Robbie, and I feel like every single human is like, hey, you got a second? Let me tomorrow. If you in this situation, I'm like, I get it. But yeah, it's been with every coach. That's something that that's literally all the way back to college days with Coach Creighton. He used to, have to kick me out of practice all the time. But it's growth. You focus on getting better and trying to be the best version of yourself. That's all I can do.
Early in the process, what have you thought about all the new additions on the defensive side of the ball that's running with you?
It's been great. Obviously it's we're not in pads yet, so I think you figure out your identity, especially once the pads come on and you see people's physicality and the type of competitors they are. But it was awesome just seeing.
We hit 70 likes. We're still one like away. 70 likes.
In OTAs, but I was.
We've been here for 3 hours.
I'm getting in.
Still got 20 plus people. 3.5 hours.
I looked at him and started
going into 3 hours.
I don't even know why,
it's like 1 a.m. on the East Coast.
He's like, "What are you laughing at, bro?" I'm like, "I've never seen a linebacker that big. Like, I've never played with a linebacker that looks like the size of me." And he's like, "No, bro, it's gonna be different." You know what I mean? So,
hold on, what are you?
But it was awesome just seeing,
about Quay?
It's a funny story. It was back in back in OTAs, but I was out there doing a walkthrough, and I'm getting in a stand. I looked at him and started just laughing out loud, and I don't even know why, but he's like, "What are you laughing at, bro?" I'm like, "I've never seen a linebacker that big. Like, I've never played with a linebacker." Tomorrow, if you in this situation,
I think he's talking about
but it's growth. You focus on getting better and trying to be the best version of yourself. That's all I can do.
Early in the process, what have you thought about all the new additions on the defensive side of the ball that's running with you?
I think he's talking about.
It's been great. Sure. Obviously it's we're not in pads yet, so I think you figure out your identity, especially once the pads come on and you see people's physicality and the type of competitors they are. But it was awesome just seeing, you know, it's a funny story. It was back in back in OTAs, but I was out there doing a walkthrough and I'm
He
getting
still
in the
didn't say
stand.
whose
I
name
looked
it
at
is.
him and started just laughing out loud. And I
It
don't
just
even know why,
cropped
but
it out.
he's
I
like,
wonder
"What are you
who
laughing at, bro?" I'm like,
he's got to be
"I've
talking
never seen a
about Quay.
linebacker that big."
I thought I was tripping. They never even. He still hasn't said who he's talking about. And if you see right there, like they kind of ripped it out, like they edited it.
Like I've never played with a linebacker that
Got to
looks
be
like
Quay.
the size of me.
Quay is a man.
And he's
animal,
like, "No,
though.
bro, it's gonna be different." You know what I mean? So it's just cool. You know, there's so much, so many new faces and a lot of really talented guys on all three levels. And you know, for me, it's the best. You know, we want the best guys out there. The guys who are gonna
Yeah,
jump on the grenade.
I think he gets. I think Max Crosby's gonna have 12. I think he's gonna have his first 12 plus sack season in a couple seasons. I think this is gonna be the year where if the Raiders save him from himself, dude, and don't allow him to play 100% of the snaps, maybe cut it down like 75, 80%. I think Arnie said that earlier in the chat. I think Max Crosby's going to have 12 plus sacks this year, bro. But the Raiders have to save Max from himself because Max wants to play every snap, and the way he plays, he can't, bro.
And be in the foxhole with you, and you know
you got to keep your best pass rusher available at all times. You know what I mean? And you can't let him out there play. Can't have him out there playing 100% of the snaps, though, in my opinion.
You know, that's what training camps for. You figure out who those guys are, and then you know through the season.
That's what I figured, Artie, because Quay Walker is a fucking athletic fucking freak of nature, dude.
You see how everyone progresses, so it's exciting.
Hey, Max,
No, I haven't
from
seen
a physical
that.
standpoint, after the injury and surgery and the rehab, to be able to go right now at this point at the start of camp, how significant is that for you?
What do you mean? Are you asking like how I feel, or?
Yeah, after going through everything with the surgery and rehab, to be 100% as camp starts, how does that sit with you? I mean, obviously,
It's a blessing. You know, it's an absolute blessing. I feel great. You know what I mean? There's a lot of, you know, the physical part is the physical part. You know, you're gonna have to go through the grueling rehab. I mean, first 2 months of off season, I literally can't bend my kney and I'm in a cast. I can't. I mean, you can hardly sleep. I could.
Yeah, I'm with you, Charm. I think Max Crosby
so.
can get.
Because you can't move your leg, you can't walk, can't put any pressure on it, and like
Gonna be redoing this
I'm
board
so used to being
right now after the
so
stream's
like
over.
self-efficient and self-reliant on stuff, and I gotta ask everyone around me like, and I feel like an irritant. You know what I mean? Like that part of it's that nobody really gets to see is like Rachel's, you know, doing double, triple time, taking care of the baby, and she's also taking care of me. I'm like a big ass baby. I'm stuck on a damn couch. I can't do anything, and you know what I mean. It's like that. Those are the things that people don't really get to see, and the you know the emotional, the mental part of it, and it forces you to you know make a choice of like how you're gonna attack, you know, the whole process. So you know it's been I don't know over 7 months now, and you know we're out here, and the goal was the goal, and you know we're out here flying, and I feel incredible, and it's not just me. You know what I mean? It's obviously. I'm the one that's got to do, you know, all the work, but ultimately, there's so many good people in my corner that help me along, you know, the process this off season, and I can go on and on about those guys, but I didn't do it alone, and obviously Rach being, you know, the mother of the year and you know, wife of the year, taking care of me and helping me during the whole thing was incredible. So it's a blessing, man. I love this game, and
I figure out
you know,
how
I
I'm gonna
heard all
write
the
this.
noise and,
My
and all those
handwriting
things,
is
but
fucking terrible,
you know,
dude.
everyone knows like. My back's against the wall. That's when I'm at my best. I love the pressure. That's what I live and thrive on. So it just added points and gives me a little bit more reason to go out there and whoop ass.
I like that.
Max, a quick turnaround coming back to Vegas. What does the city mean to you now after everything you've been through this offseason?
Yeah, I mean, I love the city. You know, ever since I've been out here, it's been incredible. You know, Las Vegas is the greatest city in the world, in my opinion. I've been in a lot of places, and you know, they've always had my back. And it's not just Vegas; it's Oakland, it's LA, it's you know, Raider
founders
Nation runs
of the
deep. It's
lounge.
all over the world. So, all the fans supporting me, I appreciate it. And you know, everybody that shows up, you know, we want all the fans to fill that Allegiant Stadium with silver and black. You know what I mean? Not all the other colors. And
yeah, I'm about
that's
tired
up
of
to
y'all
us as the
selling your
players
damn
and the
tickets.
organization to you know win a lot more football games so that you know that happens.
Report around 5 days early for camp. How much did you benefit from that?
I thought it was awesome. You know, I was actually really excited about that just so I can kind of get a head start on the vets. You know, I didn't have any OTA reps. Like I haven't played football since literally last year. So I was excited to get back in the building and kind of get warmed up again, get back out there. I did a walkthrough on Friday. You know, with all the rookies.
The founders
and,
of
you
the
know,
lounge.
doing
I
all
think I
the,
took
you
out
know,
the
all
whole
the workouts and stuff with the rookies. So
thing.
I felt like a rookie again, which is a little weird, but it was awesome. You know, just kind of get my feet wet before the vets got in town.
Hey Max, big right on that. You was talking about being here with the rookies. It's very well known that you like to mentor. You hold Sack Summit. How does it feel to mentor this new group of young guys, and what does that mean to you?
It means the world. We need everybody to win, and we're here to win. We're all on this path together. Whether you're a rookie or a 10-year guy, it doesn't matter. You got to come in with the mindset that you're going to help win football games. So I think this rookie class has been awesome so far. We'll learn a lot about everybody. More as this camp goes on and season goes on. But so far they've been awesome. I think we have the right character guys, but ultimately we got dogs. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys that play
Definitely
football at a
got
high
some
level,
dogs in there
and
for
they
sure.
gotta
Nakobe,
prove that,
Quay, Max,
to the vets and to the
on defense.
to these
We
coaches.
just need
and,
some secondary
I
guys
feel
to
like they're
step
doing a good
up.
job of that. I think the work ethic, when that's one of the hardest things. Either you come in with that mindset you're going to put in the work, or you're entitled and think you got the answers.
Exactly.
I don't see any of that with these rookies. So they've been awesome. I've got to spend a ton of time.
That's the issue with the Raiders for a long time, dude. We've always brought in a lot of players that feel like they're entitled. They feel like they're better than the Shield.
Them. Like I said, I feel like a rookie. I've been at the M Hotel and doing my thing. I'm the only vet there, so it's me and all the rookies. It's been for feels
I'm
like
about to
for a while
shut it
now,
down here in a second,
and
Dirty.
they've been awesome.
Sam, last question.
I'm just finishing
Max,
up
can
this
you
last
just talk a little
question and then
bit
finishing
about
up
your
my board,
mindset
and I'm
entering
out.
this year? And are you a guy that kind of
That's
sets
you though,
personal
Dirty.
goals for yourself?
How many likes we got? We got
Yeah,
one
my
like
mindset
away
is,
from
I want
70
to be
like.
the greatest at what I do. Period. I write it in my journal every day. I want to be the best in the world at my job and my profession, and that's why I work the way I work.
40 sacks. I think we'll
It's gonna
hit
take
50
every single
sacks.
one of
I
us.
think we'll have around 50
Obviously,
sacks this year.
it's
We
all
better
about the
have
team.
50
We want to
sacks,
win,
damn it.
and ultimately that's all that matters. So, me doing my part and some is something I'm gonna push for every single day. And greatness is measured by how many people you inspire. So I want to bring as many guys with me, and as many coaches, as many people in general that I can,
Dirty.
raise their standard and
I'm about to be
way
out of
of
here anyway.
thinking.
I just want to
I
make
feel
sure I
like
finish everything I wanted to
ultimately you
cover,
have,
then I'm out of here.
every
the end
day
of
you
it.
have 24 hours to make a decision. You know what I mean? You could push things down the line, or all right, tomorrow I'll put in that a little bit of extra work, or I'll maybe next week I'll do the extra running. Like, no, you know what I mean? You got to do it every single day and have that mindset where you're going to have growth on a consistent basis. And I feel like you can accomplish anything in the world. So my mindset coming into this, like I said, like obviously everyone's talking about he's got a chip on his shoulder, and I always got a chip on my shoulder no matter what. So yeah, of course I felt the whole situation. I've talked about it a million times. I'm done talking about it, but yeah, of course there's added motivation, but it's beautiful at the same time. I love being doubted. I love being told I can't do something, because I know I'm gonna go to the end of the world to make it happen.
All right, thanks, Max.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys, that's the end of the press conference. Appreciate you guys for joining in for the press conference. Not too much going on. It's the first day of veteran camp. It's pretty much just a lot of shorts. A lot of conditioning. I'm gonna pull the stream down. I'm gonna redo the membership board before I. All right, guys. So we're gonna go over the membership again. We're gonna redo the board real quick before I get out of here. Let's go to the board. Let's go find all of our members. I gotta put everybody's name down again. So I will be doing everybody's name down again. If you want to join the membership program, you can join now for 99 cents. Get your name added to the board. Let's see. Or redoing the membership board chat. First. All right, so we're going to be doing the members from the first member, the longest tenured member, to the newest member. So, all right, let me move my mic out of the way a little bit. I got to try to find a way I can make this where I can make all these names fit. So the first one that's going on the board is 401 Raider Jeff. All right, so shout out to Raider Jeff for being the longest tenured member in the lounge. All right. Then after Raider Jeff, we're going to have D Menace. D Menace. All right. And then after D Menace, we're going to have Bruce Willis. Out to Bruce Willis. Right? Then after Bruce Willis, we got Willie Wayne. All right. And then after Willie Wayne, we got my boy Swood Mode. Out to all the memberships. Appreciate y'all. 2 giveaways coming away in September, by the way, chat. We're going to have Black Raider. All right. Black Raider. WP. All right. And we're going to have Modfather. NorCal Raider Jesse. Get your name on the board now until August 31st. NorCal Raider Jesse. Right? And after NorCal Raider Jesse, we're going to have Nutty Raider Nate. Just win, baby. Right? Nutty Raider Nate. Got Nutty's name on the board. Right? Then we're going to have Rulus. Shout out to my buddy Rulus. All right. And then after Rulus, we're going to have father and son football. Shout out to father and son. Football. Right? After father and son football, we're going to have Jason Marshall. My brother. Jason Marshall. All right. After Jason Marshall, we're going to have Alfredo. After Alfredo, we're going to have I'm Not Bueno. Right? After I'm Not Bueno, we're going to have Raider Nation for life. Right? After Raider for Nation for life, we're going to have Raider Tone. Shout out to you guys, man, for, supporting the channel, becoming memberships of the lounge, the founding members. All right? After Raider Tone, we're going to have the Raider Rebel. All right? After the Raider Rebel, we are going to have Raul 702. Shout out to you guys, man, for being part of the membership program, supporting the channel. After Raul, we're going to have Money Mike. Okay. After Money Mike, see who we got next after Money Mike. We're going to have James Firpo. All right. After James Firpo, we're going to have Jack Kenna. All right. After Jack Kenna, we're going to have Raiders Cat. All right. After Raiders Cat, we're going to have Luis Carrillo. All right. After Luis Carrillo, we're going to have Raider Tim, my brother Tim. Shout out to Tim. My brother. Talk to my mans behind the scenes all the time. Keeps me updated with all things Raiders. After Raider Tim, we got D-Vote. Right? After D-Vote, we got Charm City. All right? After Charm City, we're going to have my boy, Jerry. All right? After Jerry, we're going to have Pistol. 2-1 to the motherfucking third. Right? After Pistol, we're going to have Steelmatic. All right? After Steelmatic, we're going to have Grim OG. Out Grim OG. All right? After Grim OG, we're going to have Wild Turkey. All right? After Wild Turkey, Supernatural. Out Supernatural. After Supernatural, Aunt Sick Soldier, my brother. Can't wait to link up with my bro in LA. After Aunt Six, it's Junior Jacobo. All right. Filling this board up. After Junior Jacobo, it's Raider Dangerfield. All right. After Raider Dangerfield, we got 303 Raider. All right. After 303 Raider, we got my boy, Rafucho El Capitan. All right. After Rafucho, we got Shamu. Right. After Shamu, we got Captain Point. All right. After Captain Point, let's see what we got after Captain Point. We got Abel Gomez. All right, my brother Abel Gomez. After Abel Gomez, we got Min, my brother Min. All right, after Min, we got Pete Rodriguez. Pete Rodriguez. After Pete Rodriguez, we got D Mokes. That's my bro. Right after D Mokes, we got Milka Beasy. Right after Milka Beasy, we got Alpocalypse. After Alpocalypse, we got my brother Dirty. All right. After Dirty, we got Afakasi. All right. After Afakasi, we got Dark. After Dark, we got J-Dub. So I cleaned the board up a little bit, man. Shout out to every single one of the members of the lounge. Your name is officially etched Raider bin. I can just forever. Appreciate you guys. I will be live probably again tomorrow. We'll find something to talk about, as there's always something to talk about. Over 3 hours tonight in the lounge. Gonna be chilling with the boy Benther, man. I appreciate you guys. 1 like, 70 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button on the way out, and I'll catch you guys next time, man. Hype up the stream. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you enjoyed tonight's content. Join the membership program now between August 31st. As always, you guys know what time it is. I love you all. I appreciate all your support. 70 likes. Let's go.
They didn't have to say much. This is the Raiders, you know. This is you know, one of the most historic, you know, franchises in the NFL with a great history that I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of furthering that history. You know, when you say commitment to excellence, okay, and you look at the walls around here, you look at the players on this wall, and there's a history. There's a history of Hall of Fame players here. There's a history of Super Bowls, and that's that.
And with all this situation and all this shit I went through, the biggest thing that I took from it is I don't give a what everybody has to say. Truly, I really don't give a.
Play clock down to 1. Williams batted up in the air, and it is picked. Crosby. He has been a beast.
I do believe that this is a game psychologically of intimidation and of fear. I don't mean cowardly fear, but fear.
Well, the Chargers and all those teams. To be honest, I don't like any of them. I hate all teams.
The other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard.
The Chargers.
What I call the vertical game. We were going to stretch the field vertically. When we came out of the huddle, we weren't looking for first downs. We didn't want to move the chains. We wanted touchdowns. We wanted the big play, the quick strike. It's number one to say you want to do that. It's number two to say that you have the players to do it, but it's number three to do it. Hard, try not to make mistakes. But don't worry about mistakes because there's only one thing that counts. Just win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You will not.